Hello everyone and welcome to Destiny by Dice, where I play Dungeons and Dragons with a few of my friends who have nothing better to do on a Monday evening. We're finally back after a 2-week hiatus with some illness and some vacationing. So we're very ready to get back into it. Are you guys ready?
At least
Yes,
four of
we
us.
are. The first thing we did today was dropping the nuke.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't gonna do that now because.
So as you can see on the camera on this side, we're missing 2 of the players, Philip and Malin, but they're coming soon.
Yep.
Or eventually, maybe. We'll see. Yeah.
One of them at least.
Yeah. At least one of them.
Well, they do have 4 hours before we end, so hopefully we'll make it in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so last we left off, we were in Master Odell's underground mansion, underneath this small hovel outside of Hope's End, where yeah,
Continue. Sorry, I'm just.
all of the players, including Naruk's adoptive father, tried to subdue the conflict between Velgalin and Kaelin very successfully. Had some good conversations, made peace. No, didn't really get any progress done. But anyway, later Naruk and Kaelin went out to the outlying farms to get some horses and sort of started fighting between themselves.
Tried to take them down a couple of pegs. I don't think it worked.
Nope. Culminating in Naruk killing Kaelin.
Or at least making him unconscious.
Yeah.
Knocking him out.
And then bringing him back up again.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Saying that she was no challenge for him, so...
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Don't mess with the druid.
No.
Not a good idea.
At least not when you're a rogue.
No, definitely.
Is that a challenge?
No. Unless you want it to be.
What you almost forgot, he even gave you flowers and you didn't resolve anything.
And brandy.
Yeah.
He didn't give it to me.
Well, and if we are to believe him, he's either in love with Velgalin or views her as a mother figure. If we are to believe him,
Yeah.
it's one of those two.
In my opinion, he's jealous.
I believe he's in love.
I've said it since you started bickering. I've always said it. Get a room.
Get a room. They've had
How
several
about
opportunities.
you? He's been stabbing you as well. Do you also need to get a room?
Well, if you play both lanes.
But that's just brotherly love.
Yeah.
Romance.
Bromance.
Romancing, yes.
Anyway, so we're picking up from the mansion.
We also got a new task to do.
You did, well, not a task, but you were told about a possible lead
Bronze dragon.
on what's wrong in the world. A bronze dragon, an old dragon living somewhere around Fumantri.
Yep. Named Pokinato.
Pokinato.
Kanato, yes.
Yes. You actually wrote it on.
And you went to the Hunters Association of Navo in Hope's End to gather some intel.
Yep.
Which I believe you relayed to the rest of the party.
No.
No.
But I did talk to Master Odell to get some more information.
Right,
How
yes.
to get inside.
Yes. And you still didn't tell that to anyone else yet.
No.
We
Good.
know nothing.
We know nothing.
So, you and Kaelin just returned with the horses. Due to their absence, I'm just going to assume that they're in their rooms relaxing, not wanting to interact too much with the party for now.
Yeah.
His humiliation and
Kaelin
her
is
confusion.
sulking.
Yeah.
Tara is talking to her hammer.
Yeah, and very confused after her interactions with Fergusa.
I don't understand what you mean.
Of course you don't.
I mean, we were just waving our essences. What's wrong with that?
Cool.
Starting off strong today.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I'll first. Have you notified us that you've gotten those?
They returned to the mansion, and you guys were basically eating breakfast or lunch at this point.
No, last thing. shit with my magic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I will probably be staying in the stables and introducing them with Ben, petting them and getting
Not telling us that you have horses.
No, not yet at least.
Well,
I'm still heavily disappointed in my stupid pseudo older brother.
I'll start off with a little conversation with Montaigne.
Why?
Because I have some questions. Well, walk. Well, you.
I would probably just relaxing after lunch,
Yeah.
lounging in a chair somewhere.
Then I'll find you and hook you up. Hey, Montaigne. Morning. You know, you've always said that you only worked for Bell, right? That's what you told us.
I have.
So, how come when we fought the big ugly eye thing, you know, a cave, you understood the same language as me?
Yes.
How?
I've studied a lot.
Basically, it's
Really?
just something you stumble, I think.
Oh, that people. Here and there. Interesting people.
Well, thanks. I know I'm interesting.
But you didn't teach me anything.
Well, not yet. But still very strange. I mean, the only reason I can speak that language is because of this.
Oh, well. Am I suspicious to you? Because
Well, a little bit. I mean, we literally. I don't know. You have this mysterious way of you just. Yeah. Shallow water, you know.
I'm not
Deep,
quite
I mean-
following.
Like you're so quiet, and there's so much we don't know about you. Where do you come from?
Farnham.
Parna. How did you grow up? What did you do?
Kinda lonely. Left early. Joined the caravan.
You just up and left?
Yeah.
Your family?
Yeah.
I don't even have a family. Kinda, but
Well, I had a large family and there was never enough attention to everyone, so I just left.
I see. So you didn't get along with your sisters?
Really.
Why?
Just everyone was too busy with everything.
What did they do?
Parents were very busy and everyone was trying to help. Not exactly rich.
Yeah, but like, what did you do? What did they do for a living? I mean, you're pretty good with your bow and arrow, you know?
Well, I left early and joined the caravan, traveling a lot. Then later I met Pokey, actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's how you came in with Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you and me actually kinda could be brothers. And it sounds like it's me telling my upbringing almost. But I didn't have a choice though.
But then where were you from?
I'm from. Just to give me a little. It's been a long, long time since I had to
Travolia.
look at
Story.
Travolia.
Travolia. Yes, that's correct. Travolia. Travolia.
It's not too far from Furnham.
So I probably know about it.
You've been there, most likely. It's sort of a larger city.
I've heard about that.
Oh, you've been there too?
Yeah, I seem to remember we passed through it a couple of times with the caravan.
Oh, how was it? It's been a long time since I've been there.
Well,
Huge.
It's almost 20 years since I've been with the caravan. So,
20 years?
yeah.
I was just a kid back then.
I left when I was pretty young,
How old are you?
34.
34. So, by chance, you didn't see some kids running around doing weird shit?
I don't remember much.
Probably all the time.
I was young, so I was really busy training with the older guards.
Yeah, I can't actually remember. Well, it's just such a huge city that it's been a long time. Much that happened since. But yeah, I grew up there, or at least until I was
10.
I got this called adopted, and the one who adopted me was this crazy old monster hunter kind of guy. He just, this one, I'll take this one and I'll train him, torture him a bit and train him a little bit more. So yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, if I had a choice, I probably wouldn't have. Not at that time, I mean, kid.
Understandable.
But it made me who I am today, so. But do you know any more languages than Abyssal?
Yes.
You know Infernal by chance?
No. That's somewhat out of my field of expertise.
Very good.
I have encountered some giants and orcs. I've learned to be with them. And also the elves and the dwarves.
Oh! A linguist.
Yeah. Well, we traveled a lot, so the people to meet them. The caravan always had some crazy old men with books.
So, I mean, once I did see a kind of circus, and they had this guy like pinned on the wheel, and then it threw stuff that like stuck to the board, like knives, shot with bow and arrows, shot apples. Did you do that kind of stuff?
Well, we were mostly traders.
Oh, I thought you were a circus guy.
No, it was merchants and traders. Mostly.
They trained you to be a guard.
Yes. Well, I had to earn my living. Couldn't just tag along.
Yeah, the world is harsh that way. We don't always know where we'll turn up when we wander from home.
Well, been pretty good. I've learned a lot at a young age and you served it.
Yeah. Out. Shall we find the others and get a move on?
Are they
Still
back
early
yet?
day. What?
Are they back yet?
Yeah, I think so. I thought I spotted Kalen going to school. Seemed like he was in a bad mood. Who am I to judge?
Alright, let's go.
And we do.
I'm still in the dining room. Eating.
Drinking brandy.
Eating.
Sounds good. So you guys leave his room.
I'll join inside as well.
Yeah, so while they're talking, you will go inside.
Yeah.
And then you all see each other as you enter the dining area.
Hi guys, where have you been?
Dancing after lunch.
Yeah,
This is
just.
a feast.
Well, I'm stuffed. I don't know how you get place for that. How are you not bigger?
Tasty, come
I have roofs. We got some horses,
Yeah.
a couple of them. So
A couple.
2. Yeah. So I think we can have some pack, like have them as pack animal. But help.
Yeah, I mean, 2 here, and then while we travel, we find 2 more, and 2 more, and suddenly we all got one.
Seemed to be difficult to get horses.
Yeah.
So we might get lucky.
It,
Maybe Odell has a wagon or something.
I mean, it would be a shame if suddenly an accident happened to some novel guards, but
Ask Odell. Something we can just.
True.
I didn't see a wagon. I mean, it's just a broken little hut.
There was a broken wagon, nothing functional. Everything outside seems like this has been abandoned for like 10-15 years at least. It's very uninviting.
Maybe they have in the city. So, you didn't manage to get a carriage?
We had to go to a farm.
To a farm?
Yeah. Like the family that had the horses kind of lost their daughter and kind of violently. I'm guessing. I don't know what happened to her, but is girl that sure.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of sad. She died?
I have no idea. I think so, but they're not keeping horses. Best we could do.
I really wonder what happened to that little girl. Didn't Sin tell us that Leon Turba couldn't inhabit a body in a long period of time?
I kind of thought he kind of said that she would expire after a bit.
That just sounds so... yeah.
I don't think he's like the cuddly type.
No. Yeah, she was so young. Kinda sad trying to bring them down, but we have a choice. Yeah.
Reason to beat ourselves.
A little bit, I mean, we're willing to kill a little girl.
Sure.
That we can find this dragon and we don't have to make those choices again.
And what about Kale? He seemed like he's in a bad mood.
Yeah, he was tired, he needs to save a bit. Join us after a while.
He's always up when...
Yeah, he had to, like, we went the wrong way and I sent him, like, to go find stuff, so he's been running.
Oh, you actually managed to do that?
Yeah. Well, he's a bit different when we're alone. At least he's a bit easier, I think.
Well, I can't see that, but...
I haven't quite seen him be very nice to you.
Well, it does have his moments.
Well, actually, when we were up in the castle, you know, we went there a day before you came. We infiltrated the party. And it was kinda... yeah, it was kinda cool back then.
He etched an S into
Well, it actually looks kinda cool. Doesn't it? I mean, look at it. Makes me look a little bit more menacing, and I just had this wickiest smile, just...
Yeah, you're cool. That's
Exactly.
what he intended.
Well, what he intended didn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter for you, and it doesn't matter for us. It doesn't
Thanks.
matter for him, and I like it.
Well, shall we go wake him up and get a move on?
Yeah, you
And,
do that, and I'll say bye to my dad.
Probably get Tara too. And I think I weirded her a little bit out, I'm not sure, but...
You do?
Well, you know, you said you had these crazy dreams, right? with so like what you thought were us, with just huge.
Yeah, or at least seemed like the same energy.
Well, I just kind of barged into a room and just let's cross weapons. And the weirdest thing happened. It seems like it kind of jogged their memory. Like they felt like they've been there before.
Memories?
Yeah.
Your memories? No.
Oh no, not my
You
memories.
didn't feel
No.
anything.
Don't try that stuff with me.
No, of course not. But I kinda want to.
No, I will bite you.
When you're ready. But
Are you gonna be as unpredictable as Kaelin now?
no.
Not
No.
attacking us?
But I learned something new too. You know this tentacle stuff? I can actually do that with my whole body. Sure. Just see all the shadows in the gym and breathe my whole body. Like you don't see me, you just see a huge shadow.
Take a step back.
Probably looks something a little bit like the huge giant, but a little bit more obscure.
You're
Makes
gaining
more sense.
power, Kaelin.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
take
happy
2
with
steps
it.
back, so I'm in the entrance of the room.
Very key, are we in the lunchroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so technically I just don't have really good control, so I should play it and stuff go wild, and then I just...
Ah, careful, I was gonna bring that.
Sorry, I'm
Sorry.
still trying to control it a little bit. It's hard, but we're getting there.
It was really cool.
Yeah, right?
Gaining power, I think is nice.
Yeah.
It
Use
was
them.
intimidating.
It's not that dangerous.
Try to stay away from us while you're doing it until you get proper control of it.
That's why I'm standing on this side of the room. And yeah, sorry, but I had to show you. Can you do the same, by the way?
Think so? I hope not. That's kind of not my image.
Oh,
Become some kind of animal with tentacles, but that's not quite
Well,
the same.
I have my own ways of being menacing, and I'll smile and I'll grow out my teeth.
not exactly what I meant, but yeah, I like it. But one more thing. If you ever learn, like we read a book, me and Tara, like how you extend your essence, kind of. That's what this is. So I think maybe you and Tara can do it too.
Bend your essence?
You like your being, kind of. Your essence, like life essence.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet.
He's here.
Morning.
Welcome! I think that might be like when I'm summoning Fen, I kind of try and like think him into being.
Maybe that's your way of doing it. Maybe we just have different ways of doing it.
I would at least prefer my method of doing it. At least it's like warm and cuddly and
Yeah. Definitely. Well, I'll go and wake up the elf. Whatever he's doing, but yeah. You get Tara?
well, you do it rather than
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
need to say bye to my dad.
Knock on Tara's stuff. Tara!
Yeah,
We're getting ready to go. Are you ready?
I'm coming.
Good. You've been sleeping.
Yes, last night.
Nice.
So yeah, just get Cable.
Yep. Sounds good. As you're walking towards Kaelin's room, you hear a voice inside your head.
What's going on now?
Hey, Benji. Irvinas is waking up.
My what?
Irvinas.
Venus?
Irvinas.
The hell?
They're becoming stronger and emerging upon the world.
This is so funny.
Yeah.
Nice. They're emerging on the world. More people.
They need to be stopped at all cost.
Venus.
We can't let Irvinas wake completely. That could be devastating.
Sure, I'm down, but where do we find them?
I need to talk to Kamanto.
Come on, but
Could you
Ah,
connect
yeah.
me with them again?
I'll try, but wasn't he like kind of retard?
We need to talk.
Okay, he's all yours. I think.
Bring me to him, dumbass.
But what? Yeah, sure. But what? Venus? What the hell are those? What? You don't say much. You know that?
I'll consult with Carmonto.
Yeah, I'll listen in.
Bring me.
So then I'll run over. Hey, bring out your hammer now. They need to speak. Come on.
This is weird thing.
No. It's not the weird thing. He has to speak with your hammer, and we have to touch essences. Just do it. Don't make me look weird.
Too late. Hey, Commander, are you okay with speaking with Solanis again?
Yeah, sure. I can talk. Smash.
And hold it.
Yep. And then they both start to light up more powerfully and brighter than you've ever seen before. The tentacles sort of start emanating throughout the entire room, and even out the door into the hallway, as the rest of the people who are walking across the tentacles just starting to emerge, both black and white tentacles, just out of the room into the hallway.
Far away.
You'll probably be backing off.
Oh yeah.
And for you both, it's completely quiet.
We can have
And
them talk.
the weapons in your hands just start vibrating,
What are you talking about?
and then suddenly, the light pulls into your weapons and stops. And it's completely quiet.
Hera, I told you not to get weird on me, right? Yeah, what? Did you hear anything? Sure?
Mantle?
Funny?
It's quiet. Nothing.
Oh my god, I swear to god. One day, I'll... Yeah. Well, he told me about some... Venus. Hey guys, come over. We're done, okay? Come over.
Are you controlling it now?
Yeah, it's gone. Come on. Come
Okay.
out.
What's going on? What happened? Why did you do this?
My sword has to.
Okay.
But... Yeah.
Jag får tröst mig.
Well, a little bit. But... That doesn't matter right now. What matters is you guys heard of Venus?
Venus?
Never? Huh. Well, it seems that they're emerging on the world, and it's very devastating and dangerous. We have to stop them.
Of some sort?
He didn't tell. He just wanted to speak with her hammer. Where did everyone speak?
I don't, like, did you
Why?
hear anything?
No. What happened when the sword met the
Well,
hammer?
you saw what happened, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but did they say anything?
You didn't hear anything. That's disturbing.
Like they have some kind of secret pact?
I don't think so, but I hope not.
Power going on and you guys are not letting on the action. That sounds kind of suspicious.
Yeah, I don't like being used.
I don't think this changes anything. Anyways, we need to find the dragon and
Maybe he has heard something
knows?
about. And he said they're emerging on the world again.
Are you not able to get in contact with the weapon?
No,
again
it's
now?
being a stupid shit. Yes. Your hammer? No, nothing? Yeah.
I can't feel nothing.
Nothing. Feels completely dormant. Just feels like a warhammer now.
Oh well.
Very. I don't
Same
like
with
it.
you. You can't feel your power at all.
How will this operate now in combat? Will you be able to?
I'm not sure.
Are they harmless?
I know your power is the fierce.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. It's part of my essence. Basically, I would be able to do it, but it seems like it just kickstarted my... Yeah.
Cast the spell again.
Maybe not at Kalen, but I can try to do that shadow
Do it
stuff again.
upside then.
Ja,
Yeah.
okej.
Well, I
Det var
didn't think
snart
that far.
sympatisk grej.
We probably have to pay Odell for some damages. Maybe. You think it's good, Montaigne?
If you don't say anything.
Sure. Yeah, nothing happened.
Maybe just leave.
Animal or something.
An animal?
Ja.
Well, I just have to see if it works. If there is a target. But we can, yeah, let's keep moving.
Well, is it okay if I bring this piece of meat with me?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. I put it in the bag of holding. Is it okay? It should be preserved nicely in the bag of holding, right?
Well, I can't remember what happened to the dragon stuff.
Scales.
Yeah, the scales and
Are they fine still?
skin, I don't know.
Excellent.
I bring up a little piece.
Seems okay. Starting to smell a little bit.
I thought there were no oxygen in the bag of holding. Okay. I'll put it back
That's what
in.
I was thinking.
Yeah, I'll put it back in. Just, well, not for long, okay?
Yeah, I'll eat it this evening.
Honest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be like
Much rather have
a
this
little
meat than
candy
rations.
bag for some carnivores.
The carnivores can't smell it anyways.
I don't know, maybe.
And they can't take it out if they don't know it's there.
But if we take it out, probably bring guests. Yeah. Shall we go and get a cart if we can?
Let's see if we can, yeah, maybe.
Remember to find some more rations as well.
Yeah, I made some more.
I'll join you guys outside.
You guys go get the cart. Nice one.
And we got some horses.
Are they good horses? What are the names?
Taliesin and Felanus.
What?
Don't Kayla named them.
So I'm guessing
And
the second one
respect
is
it.
a brown one?
I think so.
Of course it is. And I'll
Just don't make fun of them.
Sure. Will
I'm
not.
sure they will not care.
No, I don't think they will.
And fear will have a spot. Anyway.
Just if you have to laugh about it, do it behind his back.
Doesn't horses kick?
Behind Kayla's back.
Yeah, it does.
He also kicks.
He also kicks
Yes.
and bites and stabs. So
Yes.
Well,
I want
I'd
to be
rather be
careful.
behind him and be able to see it coming than.
Yeah, I agree with you.
and I'll try for the umpteenth time to go find my dad.
Yep.
Avoiding all tentacles.
Are they gone now? I think. Yeah, we aren't they?
Yeah, they're all gone completely. You head to the study where your father has been spending some time.
Knock on the door.
Just come in.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, hello, you're back. How did your trip go?
It went. I don't think
Not so good then.
No. I tried brute forcing some sense into him.
Did it work?
No.
No, didn't think it would. He's a stubborn one.
It did feel good though.
Understandable, yeah.
But I don't think. Yeah.
No.
Hopefully, I get a lot of cries. Trying.
No problem, I did my best. He's a weird one.
I think we all are. There. You know me, so my weird is just.
That might be true, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just used to your weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys leaving?
Yeah.
I'll miss you too.
Again.
I'll try to find your mother while you're gone.
I can know something. If we can find something out.
Maybe. I've never seen a dragon. I don't know what they can do.
I saw. I've seen both dragon and a pig.
Ooh, an egg. Do you think it would be a good meal? Good for baking?
No.
No?
No.
Eggs are usually very good. Is it big?
Well, it's the egg of a sentient being, so maybe we shouldn't eat those.
So dragons are sentient.
Well, we're headed to try and speak to one, so
Right,
hopefully
yeah.
it is.
That would make, yeah.
Hope so, at least. I don't think.
Yes.
Who knows at this point?
Hopefully. Magic is confusing.
Yeah. I
Still
thought like
confused by-
nature was weird, but magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this Master Adele fella is pretty nice. He's got a fantastic book collection. There are some good recipes in here.
Nice. And if you ever see Hicks, he's like goblin, but don't worry about it. He's really cool.
Cool. I've met many goblins. They're usually interesting creatures.
Yeah. Say hi from all of us.
I will do so.
Say we miss him.
I will. Is he a friend of yours as well then?
Yeah. Travel with us for a bit.
Did he get tired of your antics?
Probably.
Yeah, understandable. I'm already kind of tired, to be honest.
At least you can get off it.
Yeah, you're not an easy group to be with. Hopefully things will get better for you.
Hope so. Have fun. Friends.
Yep. How is Fen doing, or is it Fen? I'm not sure and quite understand that relationship.
Me neither. Some points I don't like question it, but he did die.
Yeah, I've gathered.
Like,
That's why I'm worried about you.
you can touch him as well, summon Fen. Like, he's. I think it's him, and he's kind of here, and I can get him. Like,
So-
he's even started to sometimes answer when I. You know how I used to talk to him?
Yeah,
Well, I kind of still do, and started to respond, and I'm not sure if I should be happy about it or worried about it. And from the look on your face, I should be worried.
I don't understand any of this, so don't listen to me, but it sounds scary.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds...
Well, he's not scary,
Wrong.
but like all of this, it's so big.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense to me. How can something that's dead speak?
Yeah.
What else could it be?
I don't know. Spirit?
I hope you're not going mad.
Don't think so.
Maybe talk to a healer someday. Just to make sure.
They're all old and spell weird and. You know, I can manage on my own.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I trust you. You've done well so far.
At least I think so.
It looks like you have. Even though your friends are eccentric.
Yeah.
And weird. And that one guy has an S in his forehead. What's up with that?
Have you met Kaylin?
Yeah. So, okay. Yep. Don't need to say anything more.
No, I don't think I do.
understand. I think I understand.
Yeah.
Well, probably don't understand, but yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully I'll come back with a little more details, and hopefully I can tell them tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. I can feel that she's still safe. Pretty sure.
Well, I guess it's fine.
For now. We'll meet again soon, hopefully.
Stay safe.
You too. I wish I could give you something for your journey, but I don't really own anything.
Don't need anything.
You have my love.
Fine.
Thank
Him. Kiss his cheek.
you.
Yeah. Hug him another time. A bit too long. But no.
So we're
Yeah,
getting
fine, my
slightly
friends.
squeezed.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a nice journey, Naruk.
Dad,
Write every day.
are you sure you want to spend hours trying to figure out what it is I'm writing?
Tell me when you get back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And
As soon as I get out, the first thing I will do is take out the sliver of the sword and the hilt and just shake it, trying to... Fucking shit. Just come on. Try an Eldritch Blast the tree.
Yep, that works, no problem.
Okay, so please just...
Hmm.
Well...
Just seems like the sword is not working. So right now you have a dagger +1.
That's
Just a
not-
sliver, I mean.
Yeah. I have a
One
long bow
blunt damage.
and a
I was
small
just
knife.
saying that the sliver is basically a dagger at this point.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll make that dagger into my pet weapon. With an action.
Okay. Table is yours.
Yep. Shall we... You see any cards lying around in Hope's End?
empty. No people. Well, not too many in the street. Can't stop it. They do one and
Aren't Hope's End like independent, like not choosing sides?
Oops, and is one of the sides.
It is one of the sides.
It's
I thought it
the
was like...
sort of main enemy of Fumantri.
Oh.
I can make a path, maybe. Yes.
Can you make it on the way?
The assassin has entered the room.
Kill it!
I mean, I imagine those place around.
Yeah, and a lot of wood and nails and everything
Lucky
due to
dice.
the nature of this
Lucky
hovel
dice.
being sort of fake rundown.
been sulking in your room since we came back with the horses.
Yeah, I was just about to say, who's giving me
Who's giving you what?
So Caleb hasn't missed anything. He's sulking.
Yes.
That's how we wrote that.
You just went straight back to your room. You haven't left
That's what you
since.
get for being
Well,
late.
Ulrich said that you went to have a nap.
Okay, and what else happened?
Well,
You don't know.
Or we're just prepared to leave. And
Nothing interesting happened.
well, we would probably have gotten him out of his room when he saw the tentacles just emerging everywhere in the hallways and
Yeah.
doing some weird shit. Because we just bumped our weapons together.
Oh, they're fused together and it's one weapon?
No, they mine
lost
don't
their power.
work anymore.
the
So I have a dagger.
Oh.
They call again?
Wait,
Yeah,
so
I
that's
can't
supposed to be my dagger?
Wait. No. My dagger.
It seems dormant at the moment,
Yeah.
at least. Dormammu.
So we're getting into them to get the card. Try to get the card. Horses.
Well, she's building a
Like,
card.
I can. No, build it.
Could we
Or maybe
help her?
repair
Well,
the broken one.
Traveling by cart and horses,
I
that's
could
music
just
in my ears.
Make a new one in
Yeah.
10 minutes if I can. That's slow.
If you use the broken down one and spend like 5 hours, you could make it
Oh,
into a
God.
working one.
I fabricate from something.
You need help with that?
Us.
So we got 5 more hours.
No, she's using the spell.
10 minutes. Oh. Oh. What?
There's a card.
You guys get all the cool spells.
I mean, it takes 10 minutes, so it's not like
That's the guy who one-shot a
Move.
I have no idea what you mean.
mini beholder.
What's it called again? Death's Kiss.
Yeah, that's Kiss.
Well, what am I supposed to say? any spells.
You get all the spells.
And you get skills for days. You done soon, Tara?
Stop interrupting me.
Take 10 minutes to build a whole fucking card set.
Well, it's taking too long, okay?
Can't you cut it
Leave
down to
her
like
be.
5 minutes?
You can help me get some water for the cart.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Can I make like a hedge on the top of it so you can like pop up?
Yep. That sounds cool.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, well, while she's doing that, I'll...
Yep. So 10 minutes go by. She fixes up the cart, or makes a new one, I mean. With
Guess
room.
she can fix some like bridles and stuff for the horses as well.
Of course. Let's just say it's a part of the whole thing.
The kit.
Yeah,
Kit.
the kit. And the cart is a pretty nice one with a hatch in the top. And it has room for 4 people inside, 2 people up front. And it can match 2 horses.
Good card, Tara.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice.
Look at this. Oh,
Wow.
You probably have to jump.
I don't have no ball.
Probably had like a step hanging down that she could step into.
Yeah.
Special rope ladder.
In a swinging cart. Very good.
I will step inside. Sit
So,
down.
Hmm.
I'll settle off the horses.
I guess you're the animal champion here, so shift at
Yeah.
running this.
you mind if I feel? Animal.
I'm not that proficient in it, but I can try.
Yeah, I mean, how fast
I
you
like horses. I don't like my first time driving, except for the
Wait.
time where I kind of stole/borrowed the horses on taxi driver. But
Yeah, I kind of remember that. I think.
yeah, it's going to be fine. They're nice horses. I don't think they're not very wily. They're like calm
Farm
horses.
horses.
Yeah.
So that's Taliesin, and that's Flatus.
I was about to say, so Philip, do you remember the names of these horses?
Well, I just reminded him.
I have them probably in my notebook, which I don't have with me.
Oh, you have a notebook.
And I'll sell them up and
Yep.
head on our way.
So you're taking the road to Fumantri.
Get comfortable.
Can somebody remind me where we are going? I had to take a little power nap.
We're looking for
Bronze Dragon.
has lived long enough to maybe
Oh,
have
yeah.
been alive when a lot of things went down.
I think it was
We're looking for some wisdom.
For a prime resource.
and he could maybe do some shape shifting into the. Or am I remembering it incorrect?
He could appear as a human, yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody
Just
has
to
seen him
suspect
like.
the dragon.
Okay, let's go.
As you start riding, can I get an animal handling check from you?
Yeah, you can.
Wait, that's the first dice that's being rolled?
Yep.
Make it a good one.
So I haven't missed anything.
No.
I had a
No,
natural.
actually.
I had a natural 20 for my test roll.
Oi,
Oi,
Natural 20
There's it.
plus 5.
Thank you. What did you say?
fantastic!
Did we tell him about albinos?
No, but you in the cart can do that.
So who's inside the cart? Who's up front?
Inside.
I'm on front with Moore.
So those 2 are inside as well. Cool. And then you tell him about Urvinas.
No, that's fine. We had a weird time on that time. Folk with someone. Like it imploded and stuff.
Severin.
Someone, yeah. Someone.
Mr. Talonsfoot.
Severin? We haven't talked to him in
No.
a long time.
I was thinking, what?
Yeah, the Albinas are a mountain of the world.
We don't know what it is. We have no clue.
I tried to ask, he didn't tell me, he just said it.
Do you know what Albinas is?
It's, well, hearing it for the first time, just a name to me.
They are waking up. People.
Have they been out on this town?
I guess. Our mission is to find the dragon.
Can somebody remind me how long the journey is going to be?
Yeah, how long
Where's
is
the
the journey gonna take? And where does the journey go? Does it go by Felton?
Where's our map?
Yeah, where's the map?
I will find your half-destroyed map. If
Can
I
you-
can.
Can you print one with colors so I can distinguish sea from forest?
I think you need a higher intelligence score.
This one.
It has seen some better days.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know what
It
you
has
mean.
traveled a lot.
Yeah, I mean, all the traveling we have done, I mean, that's
It's kept up quite well.
convenient.
Yeah.
So if you're going by the main road to Fumantri, you will be going past Felton.
That's what I thought.
You will be going past Kadun, but not into, just past. And some small villages all around,
So it's a long trip.
Yep.
Down towards Valdiar and then turning.
towards Fumantri. You will also be passing by the road to Similani.
What is Gura?
Simulani?
Is that a city?
Hmm?
Guranti? Is that a city?
What do you say?
Guranti. Guranti?
I remember this name.
Tiny,
myself.
I can't read it.
Where?
There.
Wait, so tiny! Goranli.
Why is it in the middle of the ocean?
Or a Koranli.
Yeah.
I can't distinguish if it's a G or a C.
Which one?
Well,
one in
it's
the
a
middle
couple
of
of
the
weeks until we get there, so.
Oh, that one. That
A couple of
is
weeks.
a good question. It's not actually on my map.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I stopped working.
But it's a small village outpost.
Well, we only
Let's
know.
improvise.
Did I really say it was in
It
the
is
middle
now.
of the, Did I really say it was in the middle of the ocean again?
Yep.
I did. Didn't I?
No.
No, I said it. And I was putting it into your subconscious.
I would call that a successful persuasion.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually a pretty no deception.
Maybe your wisdom save.
Well, both intelligence and wisdom is very low. So we're going all the way up. Wait,
Well, we haven't
huh?
asked anyone about the route. We just know we have the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
We
both
don't have any more information.
From the map, you can see that would take approximately 17, 18 days to walk.
17, 80 days to walk.
Same.
Just a
Just
bit
can't
less.
gallop
Yeah,
the way. They would be exhausted.
just a bit less taxing.
And with boat.
Traveling by horses.
Well, we couldn't actually take it by boat because we wanted to sail into there.
You would have to go to Gentleman's Rest again and take the boat to Fumantri.
Gentlemen.
You would not really gain that much.
Never been to Gentleman's Rest.
It's not on the map, really. It's too small, but it's the
It's too
Port-
small.
So we wouldn't know
it's the
about
port
it.
over by Kerr,
Yeah.
the one that you arrived at.
Yeah. I see.
Okay.
Okay, so we have been there.
Yep. Then travel it is. While,
And we
Right
have
here,
the
here.
horses already.
From Hope's End, it's
Oh,
landlocked.
Yeah.
It's actually just the same, probably. I don't know
Well,
how
if
fast
we didn't
ships
have
travel.
horses in the car, we might just go through the woods, but we have horses in the car, so on the main roads for us.
I actually like the map better now because now it looks like a proper used map.
It should be on some parchment. That
I
would have
mean,
been the right.
Relglen even spoils.
I did consider making it
Fat
that way,
on the
but I
map.
didn't want to spend the time
It's not
doing
a
it.
coffee stain, it's more like a health potion stain.
Like she was brewing potions right next to the map and sploshed.
Yes.
Something
That's
poisonous.
what happened.
Hey, are you the one who's been poisoning the potions?
Who knows? I did try and put a good berry in it, so
Wait.
Yeah, where was that potion headquarters?
Fumantri.
Yeah.
Nice! I like
But we're
Everything.
not actually going to Fumantri, we're going south.
When we arrive in Fumantri, we're never gonna leave because we have too much stuff going on there.
So, you're going to be spending 17 days on the road. Anything you guys want to do in 17 days?
Yes.
Try and, of course, bring the shit sword to life. Like scraping a little bit, carving a little bit on the wood of the cart. Yeah.
Yep.
And little ways I want to, a couple days.
What are you wanting to do?
Whenever it's a good time, if we stop and rest somewhere, I will tell the rest of the group that we should head into Fumantri. But seeking more advice about acting from this association.
Okay, do they know something special?
That is what this association in Zen said.
Okay.
And that's what Dallas told me about. Secure way.
Okay.
That's our first.
Yes. I think we lack just to deal with a dragon.
Had before.
Isn't this supposed to be like a friendly dragon?
Supposedly, but I don't want to risk it. I want sure we get out alive.
What's the fun in that?
Getting out alive.
Skeptical about going into besieged city. Seems.
Do you remember what they told you not to do?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Tara here, she tamed and rode the dragon last time.
Well, tamed would be exaggerating.
So I don't think we
I
have
pretty
anything
much
to worry
tamed
about.
that beast.
You did?
Yeah.
So that's why you just casually fell off. I remember you landing on your face, like.
I chose to dismount.
Well, I can even speak
I like your
Draconic,
style.
so I can negotiate with it.
I've been advised to not.
Don't worry, Tara, I'll show you how it's
What?
done.
Why?
It's an
Well,
older
what
dragon,
happened is-
and most of the older dragons
Doesn't matter.
dislike the language I've heard.
No, I wanted to use the fucking language my mother taught me so many years ago.
Maybe with a younger dragon.
Maybe it has
Maybe.
a child?
Maybe.
I would I would like to see it with my own eyes. Tara riding a dragon.
We have a couple of weeks to think about it. Maybe when we get close to Fumantri, we might see how besieged it is. It's what happened in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we have some time.
Also, speaking of the dragon, like, why aren't we like teleporting? Like last time, it was you guys were teleporting. Like the time where I was undercover working.
Well, teleport spells, it's not easy to come by, probably. I don't know how Delm did it.
It's very few wizards I know, so I don't think we have anyone available.
Yeah, and he probably would have teleported us more often if he could, wouldn't
Yeah,
I guess he
believe
would have
so.
sent us by teleportation if he could this time.
What about the weird guy? Was take us to the
Grindir?
Where was he from? Where did he live?
The little gnome?
Didn't he have his own tower in Rick's castle?
Well, he just stepped by, didn't he?
Or are you talking about the other weird guy?
The other
Yeah,
one.
The
Which
other one,
weird
the,
guy
the,
we met?
the little one.
The one
Okay.
that Rick employed.
Other one that made it rain over the fire and removed our necklaces.
No. That was Severin's guy. Or a guy from Hope's End. I don't know.
Too many.
Too many
That was a
strange
woman.
But you can...
No. Okay.
But maybe you can ask Grimnir if you can...
I mean, instead of traveling for 2 weeks, maybe we should just look for a wizard to hire in Hope's End.
Well, we can do like we did last time to find a wizard. I mean, flames. It's not that hard. We can just.
Like set fire to something and hope for a wizard to come save the forest?
Like a single fire.
And
you know?
why would it
No.
want to help us if there's a wizard coming to put out a fire?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
My guess is that
Don't say I didn't
wizards
try.
are busy with the war effort. Whichever side they're on.
Might very well be.
And I don't think we have anything to offer anyone.
We do have gold, or Tara has a lot of gold. Don't you? I mean, you just.
I got a couple.
Have I given you back any?
Wow.
I'm not sure. I probably did.
Isn't he the wealthy guy and none of us know he has a lot of money?
We don't know it because he stashes it everywhere.
Well, I got it in my inventory.
Yeah, so I give it back to you.
Well, if I would be carrying all my gold around, then I would be encumbered the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I'm heading off to bed. I mean, we just have to get there.
Yeah.
And to that place.
Let's go.
To Fumantri.
Anyone else have something they want to do except for that one? Let's wait a little bit.
Can wait a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably have like baby Fen with me most of the time.
I'm eating the meat from the back.
Yeah, I'll probably throw that.
I'll also try and like a couple of hours at least each day. I'll just go maybe behind the cart in the woods with Fen, and if we need some meat, I'll try and hunt with my small pack.
I'll just try to stay in touch with people and probably your father, check in on him. And also try to see if Sin is out there. So sometimes I just like, are you out there? Yeah.
So you're basically the email service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Nice.
Stockholm syndrome.
Hmm.
I mean, I assume we are resting and
Yeah.
doing all this on the way and also traveling through bigger cities.
Yep.
I want to purchase myself some studded leather.
That's no
Oh,
problem.
we should probably get some health potions if we can get it.
Yes,
Like,
I
just
think it's
quick
a good idea.
search of the cities we passed.
That's
Yes.
actually a pretty good idea.
I drank my
And also a
great
new
cup.
fancy set of clothes to go along with the new studded leather armor.
Just write off like 50 gold.
50.
50.
Okay.
50.
Yes.
What else did people say?
Health potions. Any as we can get.
I want to.
Where do you want to stop to try to buy health potions?
If we
Well,
pass a
there's
city,
nothing on the map, so we don't know what's there.
You can't stop by Kadun. It would take you 2 extra days total.
Yeah, we
Because of
wouldn't do
the
that.
offshoot. You could stop in some of the smaller villages. There are quite a few along the way that are not on the map.
Yeah.
But you do know that the years rarely carry anything like health potions.
I don't think we would take a 2 day.
So you could go to Boldyar, which is the most likely place to find health potions, but that would be maybe 3 day extra on your journey. The main road does not go through any of the bigger cities.
Are there inns on the way, like taverns?
Yeah, there are taverns everywhere.
Okay, every town we go to, I want to like kind of bribe people a little bit to spread the rumor of Grissa, the soul stealer, the monster hunter.
How much do you want to spend?
Yeah, I can't remember that math.
6 of the nights you travel, you find a sort of wayward house or an inn.
I can't remember the cost via the player's handbook of AFK things to do.
Ah, right.
I'll probably need some help with that.
How much is it worth it to you?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, okay. I'll spend
Let's
like
homebrew it.
I'll spread like a couple people that's seen I'm a guy using purple magic doing monsters, and 50 gold for each of them in every 6, so that's 600 gold.
50
Yeah.
gold? Oh,
You'll
that's
also be
fucking
talking
down.
to the bards and
How much money
entertainers.
do you have?
Yeah, like they're seeing
I have
Yeah.
30.
a cool story.
Like crazy
Yeah, but you've
amount.
been overpaying.
Yeah. Not by that much.
Oh.
Oh, you really want this to stick, huh?
Yeah.
So what exactly did you try to spread rumors about?
Well, it will be the same story, like how we met the one-eyed monster that he just slew with one blow with purple magic stuff and with flashy moves, acrobatic, looking pretty cool. And with ease. Like there's this one guy that saw this that happened. And the name.
Are you wearing a disguise whilst you're doing this? Or are you
Yeah,
boasting
I'm this hooded
about
figure.
yourself?
I'm this hooded figure that's approaching them like before they go to entertain people,
Mm.
so they don't really see.
And you tell them the name and the S on the forehead.
Yeah, but they won't see that because of
Yeah.
so.
Good. Noted.
Rising to fame.
I'll ask every innkeeper about any places to buy potions.
Yep. Most of them will direct you towards Baldiar or Fumantri. Some along the way will start saying Samalani is a very good place for that.
Semolani.
We are going into Fumantri.
Where is
Probably,
Semolani?
maybe. I don't know if it's kind of.
Oh, that's Semolani. Okay, that's far away.
Yeah, and whilst we're on the road, I'll continue with my Goodberry morning ritual as always.
Yeah. One evening before we take before we stop.
Approximately how far into the journey?
Like halfway.
Okay.
So 10 days something.
So a little bit past Baldiar.
Yeah. You know, Naruk. Can I see your hand? Like just. I'll hold it and just try really hard trying to concentrate. Just you see it on my face. Just. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't work with you like with Tara. It's...
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to like bring out the essence to see if your essence came out. I mean, if you can, like, I don't know, like...
I don't think my magic works that way.
Well, you're connected with us somehow, I think. So I had to try.
True.
This thing just doesn't work anymore. I don't know if we meet the hard fight. I don't know how well I will do.
I don't know how any of this works, but even in my dream, it seemed like the third force was a bit separate. Like the first dream I had, it was only those two, like the ones that remind me of you guys. And then on the second one, a third one joined a bit after they'd started.
What kind
Yeah.
of creature was this?
It seemed like
We
Giants?
are outside. We're outside on the cart, so...
Okay.
I think it seemed like
Oh,
just
yeah.
big.
Are you still sitting in the front every day?
No, not every day, but this day.
Okay.
I'll be up front every day. It seemed like just big giants. I don't know, humanoid. Didn't look like any. I couldn't like see any features or anything.
Well, I still find it very strange all of this, and now I just feel violated and used. I mean, now you just won't come out.
Yeah.
What?
Like hopefully, I still don't know where like this third force is coming from because it hasn't. I don't know. We haven't seen anything that kind of reminds us of it in the stories. So hopefully, this dragon knows a bit more. Maybe the full story.
Hopefully. And it seems like whatever is going on with us is older than Ilion Turva, since they kind of came and used the force. At least Maltornin did.
Yeah, maybe it seems like it's connected.
Yeah.
But I don't think it really is about us at all. I think we're just pawns.
Yeah, I think we're puppets, and that makes me wonder if they were puppets too.
Good question.
Well, probably stuff for the day, don't you think?
Yeah. I'll see if I can find somewhere nice.
Tara, you know what this card could have used?
What?
Like proper cushions. It's
I didn't have nothing to make. We should have bought some. I mean, that's on you.
no, that's on you. You made this.
Alright, if you need conscious, you bring it.
You can bring anything to the party, huh?
Yeah, we have this. Well, that's probably not that soft. This lichen scale thing.
We probably all have bedrolls for sleeping outside.
Yes. Good put them up. Like a. What's it called? Slump up? Oh, what's
Do you need like
what's it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
Some pillows and giggling.
Oh yeah. Talking about boys.
Oh yeah.
we can probably get you some pillows in the next village, maybe.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, you
Still
can.
He
have-
won't do it. He will do it.
We
first.
still have a couple of days ahead of us.
Well, if your back is hurting, you can probably. I can lend you mine.
Yeah, I see. I don't want to sit on my bedroll the whole time.
You can walk.
Yeah, but then my feet get tired.
Yeah,
That's your
those are
problem.
pretty sore, maybe.
What if we happen to get into a fight, you know? We
I
get robbed.
understand your constitution is not able to withstand even one sore butt.
But I'm not sure you're the one to be talking about it.
I'm not gonna.
We can probably find some pillows or something in the next city over. I'm guessing you will keep reminding us, kill it, till we get them.
Yeah, I should have thought of it further. Like
Stop
earlier.
whining.
Well, now we know.
As soon as he left you after your conversation, you hear in your head, he seems lesser.
Hello?
Hello?
Who are you?
Fun. Always been, always will be, I think.
But you sound so judgmental.
Not bad,
Well, we like you.
but he seems lesser than he used to. Something's wrong with him.
Are you talking about the sword?
What sword?
Like he has this magical sword thingy that he speaks to?
Oh, cool.
This is weird.
Sword is weird, yes.
No, like this.
What is?
This talking? Like, you haven't been... I thought I was asking rhetorical questions into the universe, and...
I've been listening,
Yeah?
and I've been answering. Every time. All the time. We talk every day. Don't you talk?
I do, but
And I talk.
I haven't been able to hear your answers, I think.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry.
I'm also sorry, Narek. I'm sorry about Oma. I didn't mean to.
I'm not... Will you fill me in? I can't remember what happened.
Me neither.
Maybe it's best.
Yeah.
Do I have, like, baby Fen around
Probably.
me? Yeah. Is he reacting at all?
Nothing.
Is he... So if I'm talking to Fen, is this, like, who is this? Just...
It looks like me.
But is it you?
I think so.
This is...
Looks like me.
Is this magic?
Isn't everything?
True. But usually nature is more concrete. Well, can you... Like, are you just inside my head? Are you gone again? I'll just, like, pet Fen and try and, like, look in his face. Like, I don't understand. This is so strange. And I'll just, yeah, pet him and take a walk, take a hike in the woods.
I mean, we all can
Sounds
hear
good.
this conversation, just not the voice in her head, but whatever.
Depends
she
if
said.
she's...
No, I think I
yeah.
would do it.
At this
I
point.
would either walk away or do it in my head.
Mm.
If I had to do
She's
that.
shy enough to not
Yeah.
talk into the abyss. But I think that's the perfect time for our first break today. Welcome back, everyone. Cool. So, we're on the journey to Fumantri. At the moment where we took a break, we were almost a little bit past Baldiar. We had some interactions, some interesting stuff happened. And that's where we're picking up, not picking off.
Pickers me uppers.
Okay.
So,
Moving,
So,
moving,
anyone want to
moving.
do anything else on the next 6 to 10 days?
Nope.
so if I understood it correctly, then you're without a weapon at the moment.
Well, without weapon can be discussed, and I'll send 200 blast out into the forest. So, not useless.
Physical weapon. Talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, I had this bow, but I have no arrows.
Technically never physical,
Technically, no, but
but also
I would
kind
say
of
it.
physical.
Well, you do have the dagger now.
actually, I want to try something. I'll take up the bow, and I'll, like, shoot Eldritch Blast out of my 2 fingers, so it looks like it comes out from the bow.
Nice. It looks pretty awesome.
See, I do have a weapon.
You do have magic.
Which is a weapon.
I repeat myself, I do have a weapon.
I've heard you say ouch coming from a man.
Ouch.
Whisper.
That's probably a lie.
No.
I'll put the bow over with the sword thing.
I'll probably continue talking to Fen like I normally do, or thinking to him, and not be sure if I want him to respond or not. Just like everyday stuff.
He keeps being silent. For now.
I'm kind of relieved.
Okay.
Some of the evenings I will speak Infernal and Abyssal, and you just see me cursing and like speaking a horrid language, shaking and trying to get this shit to work.
Well,
I'll just.
Well, is it safe to say that you're no longer possessed?
When have we ever been possessed? I can still do everything. It doesn't change anything, and I'll just go away. Sulky.
Also, just to clarify, I still have my dagger. So, it's not the same dagger.
I'm guessing you took it out of my back last time. At some point.
He didn't say he did, so now he doesn't have a dagger anymore. Add a dagger to your inventory.
Yeah, I still don't. I still don't know exactly what kind of dagger that is. So maybe I want to take some time on the journey to get more acquainted with it.
That's the demon dagger.
Yep. The Rakshasa dagger. Or whatever.
Anyone else want to do anything in the next 10 days?
Did we find the potions and whatever?
No.
Probably
You didn't
found some
wanna
pillows.
take a journey to actually.
Ah, yeah, because it was a detour.
Like in Fumantri.
But I'm guessing we found some pillows and stuff to put under Kaelin's butt.
Well, he would have to buy him stuff. At least I'm not buying any pillows for him.
I would probably help.
Yeah, we can get potions in Fumantri. That's where all the potions come from.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Yep. With poisoning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a demon dagger. That's all I was able to learn about it, or?
No. I'm just trying to add it to your inventory properly.
I
Which
don't
is
like.
for some reason failing.
So now you
have
will
you
not
updated
know.
it? Because now you can actually move stuff in your inventory, like
Yeah,
not
and
put stuff
backpack.
in. Yeah,
Yeah, in the backpack.
yeah,
So.
and into the bag of holding. So I did all the magical stuff
Nice.
and
Yeah,
the other
I
things.
actually did it when I
Of course,
edit
that
my
doesn't like I
stuff
started
together.
No, I ate it now, so now.
Yeah, and the dragon stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. You had homebrew content disabled on your character. You haven't received anything homebrew yet, apparently.
You've been missing out.
So you're not getting any items.
He is now. I added it to your inventory. It's called the Demon Dagger +1.
Demon dagger +1.
It didn't reveal a name.
Cool. Yeah, I don't want it to be talking to me anyway. So.
Well, you have to hide it
Why
away
you
from me
have
so I don't get this sneaky eyes trying to look. Have we arrived yet?
No.
No, we're
Are
still
we there yet?
over there. I'm like a little kid.
Did I actually manage to add it or not?
I don't
No.
see it.
This is so different. I'm adding it to your backpack. Cool. I haven't used the inventory system after they updated it. So I just clicked add and then went away. We have to click add and then where
There it is.
to add it.
Cool. Cool. FYI, it just says Demon Dagger +1.
It has some more text.
Probably. That's not for me to see.
Yep.
Yet.
That is
I
for...
do
I
assume
don't
you
know,
will
just
never
It's
share
not
it.
for me to see.
That's true.
Move it onto my equipment.
Anyway, you keep going towards Fumantri, spending the night in wayward houses, taverns, in the outlying forests, in small caves, everything. and eventually, as you get to, what was it called, Goranti?
Yeah, Goranli.
Goranli.
Goranli, yeah.
Goranli.
Or Coranli, I don't know what you wrote.
Neither do I.
Because it's either a G or a C. I
Yeah.
believe it's a G because the one in the lower corner is a little bit longer.
Yeah, let's
Just
say it's
like-
Goranli.
Goranli.
That name sounds
Like
vaguely familiar for something.
Göranli? No?
It's probably a reference, close to a reference to something.
Yeah.
My name's sometimes harder, just by randomness. Anyway, as you approach this small village town, you see that it's sort of been burned down. It's completely abandoned, and there are no sort of people around. It's a very small, like 50 buildings, small village.
Look like it's been set on fire, or like scorched and like a type.
Seems like it's been burned, like pillaged and burned. More war tactics than monster attack.
No heads on spikes.
Scorched earth.
You don't see any dead bodies or anything laying about. It seems to have been very controlled.
Still smoking or dead, like
Completely dead.
It's
been a while.
So it's,
Broken,
yeah,
nothing.
so no
No.
smoke. It just seems.
Tara, have you spoken to Derek in a while? The Red Baron?
What do we want to talk to him about?
Well, he's the one leading siege, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. He was like the commander. That's why we had to retrieve him.
We might have some news before we walk into it. Maybe we know what we were.
Can
What
ask
we're
him
walking into.
what's the state?
Where is it
Oh.
safe to enter?
Well, we know it's what?
Yeah, there's smuggling tunnels.
Yeah, you have a secret way in.
Yeah, there's some outside of the walls.
Should I tell them not come?
Maybe ask for an update on what's going on.
Is the war affecting our travels?
Well, we're headed into the war, so I would assume so.
Except for this burned village, you haven't seen much traces of the war yet. It's been very quiet.
Yeah, but most of the way has just been, you know,
Quiet.
farmland and
Yeah.
But
wilderness.
we would know that they have been through there on the way to.
Yeah, it's very obvious that the army went through.
Like lots of footsteps, mud.
But you also noticed on this entire journey that you didn't really see any people. It seems to be very quiet on the road at this moment.
Even in the villages?
The villages have people and they're walking about, working, doing farm work, but you don't see any travelers.
Like, how's the siege going? Any progress? Any heads up? Heads ups? Heads ups?
Yeah.
A little time goes by and... Hey Tara, it's going well. We've got Fumantri surrounded. Seems to be going to be a short siege.
Seems to be doing well. Kind of surprising it's a short siege on such a big city.
Yeah. I don't.
And how big was the army? It's gotta be huge.
How many had he gathered when we were there? It's quite a lot of soldiers.
Well, there were at least a lot of tents and a lot of people when we were at Rick's castle.
Yeah, there were thousands of tents outside.
But that looked like the biggest city in the world. I mean, you need like millions.
Well,
maybe not.
I'm guessing there's probably a lot of poor and desperate people willing to do anything for a change.
Maybe if they sieged the city, nothing came in, nothing came out, then probably they just had like civil war. I mean, people have to eat, and a town can only hold so much. They
If
have
there are
to.
no resources, then there's nothing for the soldiers to eat.
Yeah, and then they'll fight inwards.
I don't know. I don't know too much about war, only that it's big and dangerous, and this sounds a bit too easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Do they
Like,
have a
just-
blockade at sea, or can the city still get supplies by ships?
Well, the ship that we went with wouldn't sail in. Or they would, since we paid good, but
It's possible for ships to get in.
yeah, but they didn't want to. So I believe normal trade ships, maybe not.
But maybe some ships from Fumantri could go out, come back.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, they would have to, I think.
I don't know why this conversation hasn't come up earlier, but are we just walking past the army right into the siege and into the city, or?
Yeah, we got a secret
Yeah, I'm
something.
pretty sure the tunnel is
Tunnel.
on the side, away from the siege, hopefully at least.
We can see how how the state is once we get there. See if it's easily accessible, or if there's soldiers everywhere. Then we will have to make new plans, I guess.
I would prefer not to be seen by anyone on the other side.
My
Yes.
boat is at least to look for the dragon before we go into Fumantri. I don't really want to.
I mean, he'll know
Go
if
in
it's in the area.
Don't you think we should tip them off and just be done with it, and then our friends have the city? It's much easier for us to go to ask questions.
Maybe. I usually prefer the forest, and a city under siege doesn't seem like a nice place to be.
But you said they had important information for us.
Yes, they seem to know a lot about dragons in general in the area.
And maybe we find a dragon in the city as well.
Health potions.
That would be wicked.
But maybe a little short on health potions.
I mean, he's
Yeah, maybe if they're in the
disguised.
middle of war, yeah.
But what are the chances that there's a tunnel into the city and none of the soldiers have found the tunnel?
I believe it's used and maintained by the Silent Blades. So it kept
Yes, yes.
secret.
I think we should check it out at least.
Yes.
We can get more prepared in meeting the dragon. I think we should go for it. At least try.
And we can just scope out the area. If it looks like it's invaded by tons of soldiers, then we don't go there. Then we go straight to the mountains.
Okay.
Can you feel the dragon? Oh no.
I can try. I use my hand.
Aren't we still like 5 days out?
We're like a day and a half, maybe.
Okay.
I can reach
We just know that it's the mountains close to Fumantri, and that
From
would
me
probably.
aware, so if it's within 1 mile.
Just do this.
Or those.
Are we on the right side of the city?
Oh,
Or?
that's trees. No, it's
We're
not.
south. South of the city.
Yeah, but that was dragon south though.
In mountains close to Fumantri? I don't think we know.
No dragons, no nothing.
I don't sense anything.
Yeah, seems like it's southwest. Or at least the waves on the map tells that.
The waves in the ocean.
Yeah, and if you go a little bit more south, it's just mountains. So it's huge. We could be looking in the mountains for days, weeks probably.
So we
Yep.
might need a hint.
Just crossing the mountains would take more than a week.
Yeah. So
That's walking in a straight line over the mountains and the paths.
Do we need like more towns?
Probably.
Like blizzards and stuff like that?
Do I know
Is
what?
it snowy mountains?
we just made it snowy.
Yes.
Well, I'm good, but
Now we need to make constitution saves every day.
God damn
Like saves and
avalanche saves.
Yes.
Well, let's just see if we find that tunnel and if there's a full brew war and we have to crisscross and do zigzags along the
Yeah.
the fighting. We probably should find another way.
Yeah, we can try.
Okay.
So,
So, a day away from the city, are there any signs of an army?
At the moment, no.
Just foot steps or
Yeah, you do see the burned village, which you are just passing by, and there's a few footsteps around and hoof beats and everything.
by the way, guys, maybe we should try and go in by night.
You are right. That's a good idea.
And not with the cart.
Yes.
Yes.
We should.
On the main road, you know.
We can probably find a nice place in the woods. I'm not sure we can take the cart, but we can take the horses.
I assume that was already part of the plan, going in by night, and of course
Sneaking to the
sneaking through the
tunnels.
tunnel.
Ching, 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 ching. Yeah. Very sneaky.
Well, I can help at least.
Should we try to find somewhere safe-ish to leave it so that we can go and get it again? Well, I guess the cart won't anyways help us when we go to the mountains.
No, but maybe we can find somewhere to. Yeah, to stash the horses. I don't think how long are we planning to be? If we're planning to be more than a day, we need to let them loose at least.
It probably will be more than a day if it takes a week to traverse the whole mountain.
How about we find some farmers? We offer them our horses for a couple of days. They can use them for farm work, and we come back and get them. I mean, the war has been going on here, and as we've seen, there's seems to have taken almost all the horses from people to the war effort. So I think people would be starving for horses.
Or we can gift the horses and the cart to the army and do our part in the
Well,
war.
I can ask them what they want.
You can speak to horses too.
Try.
Horse-ish.
Well, as a kind of a retcon, since I figured out I had the spell and didn't know it, I want to cast Beast Bond. And let's just say I've been using it before. It makes you establish a telepathic link with one beast you touch that is friendly to you or charmed by you. The spell fails if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher. Until the spell and link is active while you and the beast are within line of sight of each other. So it works for 10 minutes. So let's just say I've been using it to ask them what they want for dinner and like small stuff like that.
For dinner.
Like small stuff so nobody would notice that I had done it.
Horse always says, I want grass.
No, sometimes they wanted carrots, and one time they actually wanted to try some
She's
rabbit.
full of horse
Didn't
shit.
like it.
What was the ability?
Fermented
Beast Bond.
apples. Getting drunk.
So we can communicate. They will understand telepathic
Got it.
messages and communicate simple emotions back. So I'll try and
It works well on the horses.
yeah, and I've been knowing them for a couple of weeks now. So I'll try and picture them like just in a glade, eating, or try, do you want this, or in the farm. And they're kind of miserable and they're working hard.
But they're getting carrots.
This is my visual.
Yeah, sure.
So do you want to be free or do you want to be kept?
They seem to be happiest with the second option.
Okay. Oh.
Not what you want.
I'll respect their wishes. And I'll just... Okay. Yeah, they want to stay on the farm.
Okay, let's see.
Upstate.
Yeah.
Let's see if we pass one and then we can let them.
See if you
borrow
can
them
find a
or-
horse sitter.
Yeah.
Maybe someone needs a hand or hoof. Yeah, so I'll keep watch for a family that
So
Seems nice, and seems that they can use a horse.
you
Why
can,
do you get to decide what to do with the horses?
Because she can speak to them.
but he named them.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys keep traveling towards Fumantri. You notice that most of the farms seem abandoned, burned down. The fields have been burned. Doesn't seem to be any livestock or anything at any of them. But you
No
do
people.
find
And no people.
no people.
Yeah, looks like the farmers around here won't be needing the horses.
No.
But you do find one farm that seems to have been untouched by the war.
I'll
It's still operative with a few animals running about.
I'll just leave the cart on the road and I'll approach the door and knock on it.
Yep. As you're approaching the farm, you do see a man standing close to the house. He's just sort of carrying some hay balls around, putting them onto a cart.
This seems a
No.
little suspicious.
So you see, like,
Yeah, like very, everything else is
a
burning.
human man of peak fitness, looks pretty healthy. And as soon as you approach, good evening, lady.
You seem to be doing well.
Thank you. Working the farm every day.
Do you need to... Can I lend you some horses for a couple of days?
I can take care of your horses if you want.
Will you be nice to them?
Always. I
Do
care for all animals.
do I trust him when he says
Give me an insight check.
Montaigne, are you thinking the same that I'm thinking?
Maybe. This is
Let me see.
kind
That's...
of suspicious.
Maybe we should sneak around the back.
25.
He seems honest enough. Seems to be genuine. He seems to genuinely care about animals.
Okay, so let me show you our horses. This one is Taliesin, and this one
Yes.
is Felinus.
He goes straight over to them and starts cuddling with them, talking to them, caressing their hair.
And I'll cast Beast Bond again, and I'll kind of try and inquire if they feel comfortable with this person.
They seem happier than they've been for a long time.
So we've been walking them all over. Yeah, and that's good enough for me.
Try talking to the guy and asking him what happened to all your neighbors and why did nothing happen to you?
Well, I stay out of the war, and the war stays out of me.
But the rest of them are farmers. Didn't they stay out of the war?
They tried to.
What happened?
The army didn't like them.
Do you have any bonds with the army? Do you supply them with food? and-
Gave them some food. Housed them for a night.
Mhm.
Just be nice to them.
While they're
be
having
nice
this
to you.
conversation, I'm signaling Montaigne to circle around the left. I take the right. To like, sneak around the farm and maybe have a like see if I can get a look inside.
Yep. Give me some stealth checks and investigations or perceptions.
I guess I'm distracting
trust
him
your lucky
anyways
die?
with talking
Yeah,
to him.
you should.
So, what are you
You
guys doing
definitely
here at my
should
farm?
not.
Should not.
Well,
Not a
that's
lot of
helpful,
people traveling these
but you have
days?
investigation too.
There have been a lot of people?
There haven't been. No,
Oh, no.
not a lot of people traveling these days.
No, we haven't seen many.
Well, with your
So-
modifier, that's an easy job anyways.
But we haven't seen many soldiers either. When did the soldiers go through their burning everything?
Been here. It's been a month maybe since they traveled past here.
My dice are
They do come
worse.
over sometimes for food.
Okay.
Can you take the wagon too? I shout from the wagon.
I can keep the wagon safe, miss. Okay, stealth.
20. Not natural.
One.
Come on!
So the two of you circle
He's
around
so proud. 20.
in opposite directions, or did you go together?
Oh, I signaled him left and I.
Yeah, so you guys
Right.
split up,
Yeah.
going around. So you easily navigate, go around the house. You stumble over a fence,
Mhm.
almost right in front of the guys talking.
Yeah.
Looks over to you, and then keeps talking to them. not really caring about what you're doing.
Perfect distraction.
And then you get up, keep going.
Yeah.
I wanna try and see if I can get a look inside any of the farmhouses or
Yep. What did you get on investigations?
investigation.
No, perception. I mean.
Perception.
Yep.
Why not investigation?
19.
Yeah, 9.
So you look around, look into the windows, look through the farmhouses and everything. Seems normal enough. Nothing seems out of place. Everything seems kind of humble.
Are there any doors on the backside?
There's a door around back, yes.
And we don't see anyone else inside.
No. No people inside, no animals inside.
And can we see each other now on the backside?
Yeah, the moment you both get back behind the farmhouse, you can see each other.
I signal to the door and move over.
Should we really go outside?
So your clumsy friend, he's looking around. Seems like a nice fellow.
Just suspicious type, and we do love our horses.
Yeah.
I guess, he's also kind of worried about the guards. Maybe there will be some soldiers fighting.
Yeah.
Hurting our horses.
There's only, 4 hours until nightfall. Do you guys want to stay the night, or?
How far is it?
I have rooms in my farmhouse. It's about 6 hours left until you reach the town.
Well, before we go in, did you make sure that nobody saw you?
I think they saw me, so maybe you should go in and I could go back and maybe keep them busy. See if you find a cellar or an attic.
Well, if you've already been burned, then yeah, you should definitely go back.
Yeah.
And,
I'll keep them distracted.
alright.
Sure, we would love to stay night.
Only need a few minutes.
Yes.
I suppose. I'm not saying this out loud.
You're far away from the rest of the party, though,
Oh,
because you're still in the wagon.
yeah. Also,
You can go out and approach Fugus if you want to.
but I
I
hadn't
poke my
discussed
elbow
it,
at him and I say, well, it's only 6
Probably.
hours to Fumantri.
It's very
I
quiet.
think we just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if we take those
Does
6
he react
to...
at all when
8
that woman
hours?
says that we're headed to Fumantri?
Well, we wanted to do, the thing when it's a little bit more quiet.
And nightfall is in 4 hours.
Yeah,
6 hours.
perfect time to get a little
That's
rest
exact-
in before.
We've been resting this whole time. Any more rest?
Yeah, I'm for booking it.
At this point, you
Let's
return.
go.
What do you want to do?
Well, he's going back. I'll pick check the door or pick it or.
Yep, the door is unlocked.
I just want to, stealthily take a look inside.
Give me another stealth check as you open the door and go in.
25.
Yep, you open the door. Seems to have been recently lubricated.
Oiled.
And you head into the farmhouse. Seems pretty normal. Has a kitchen, sitting room.
Are there any signs of other people living here?
No, just the one. Seems like it's been alone for a bit of time. Find stairs to the upstairs area, which has a few bedrooms. Nothing
Oh, they're
really
all
interesting.
all empty. Is there a cellar?
You go back down again and find a sort of like cellar hatch.
Yeah, I'm going down there.
The cellar hatch
Yes,
is
murder dungeon.
Because I haven't found anything.
You
that-
weren't even sure you
You
wanted
see.
to go in.
Possible packs. Oh no.
okay.
An
Give me
awful
a perception check.
I think this is investigating.
Okay, investigate the hatch.
Well,
That's what you get.
yeah, but like perception would have been 8, but investigation that's a 13. That's not bad.
The hatch seems fine. It's open. Or it's unlocked, not open. You want to go down?
Yeah.
Yep. You open the hatch. There's a ladder going down. You head down the ladder and it's dark, but you can see.
Yep.
You look around and it's sort of like a normal cellar where he stores a lot of random stuff. A lot of tools, a lot of sort of broken down furniture. Nothing very interesting.
So nothing out of the ordinary. Boring. So
You
yeah,
got a demon dagger, come on.
so yeah, I head back up and leave through the back door.
I'll just continue telling him like where they like to be scratched, how long when they usually go to bed, what they prefer, what is their favorite flower. Yeah.
He patiently listens, don't interrupt once, and then starts sort of taking your advice, cuddling with them. And, yeah.
Did I see any valuables on the way out?
You just see some silverware, but nothing fancy or expensive looking.
Again, boring. So yeah.
It's a farmhouse.
It's a farmhouse.
So you were leaving?
Yeah, but here's 5 gold and
Oh, no need, miss. I have more than enough of worldly possessions.
well, but I want you to like have incentive to keep them safe.
They are incentive enough in themselves. He doesn't smile or anything, just looks pleased.
Well, we will be back for them in a while, and
I believe you will.
if you want payment then, that's fine. And I'll just cuddle them, see if Kaelin is back, and
Yeah, I want to stealthily make it back to the cart.
Give me a stealth check.
24.
Yep, no problem.
yeah, no.
But
Yeah.
can we see that he's out of the house?
Well, we would know that he's missing, at least. I would think.
Yeah. He would probably give you signs as he's sneaking past, because he's not invisible. He's just very good at hiding
You
from.
just have to rub it in.
Yes.
He's just very good at hiding from the ones you want to hide from, and that's at this point the man and not you guys.
Yeah, so I'll say my goodbyes to the horses and leave.
Have a nice journey, everyone.
I'm
See
also-
you again very soon.
I'm also a wood
Thanks for
elf, so
taking care of the
just-
horse.
No problem.
some fog would allow me to be even more stealthy.
And when we get a bit away, I'll ask him, did it seem safe to leave the horses here?
I mean, yeah, I do know why he didn't get involved into the war. He's probably paying off all the soldiers.
It seems like a smart choice.
Yeah, he keeps a room full of gold down in the cellar.
Then it wouldn't be full of gold now after you've been there. How much did you steal?
I mean, by the vast amounts I've seen, I didn't dare to touch it, you know.
Yeah, right.
It seemed like a good choice if you left it. And if he has some way to keep the guards from burning the place down, it's enough for me. Let's head to the forest. Maybe we can find a nice old den or something.
We're looking for the tunnel. It's gonna be dark by the time we get to Fumantri, and we wanted to go through the tunnel.
Wait, we're looking for a place to stay. We
No.
can stay here. I mean, there were rooms
Why
upstairs.
are we staying here? We're going in through the tunnels while it's
Oh, that's
dark.
right. You wanted to go in during the night.
Yes. And it's nightfall in 4 hours. Then we want to be in the city 2 hours after. It's 6 hours to go to Fumantri. Then we can sneak through the tunnels while it's dark.
Okay, maybe I was thinking we were still 2 days out.
But we weren't. We asked earlier.
Or 1 day out.
Let's see if we can find this.
It's a
tunnel.
big city, isn't it? Under siege. Can we
It's
see
the
like smoke?
largest city on the continent.
So we can see smoke in the horizon. And,
At this point, yeah, you can see signs of life. You even see part of the city, the towers. At this point,
But
Does
still
it
no
seem
army.
like anything is burning in the city?
not really.
No
No,
smoke? Nothing?
you only see tops of some towers with light on them. as it's also getting very dark.
Not for me.
We can all see except him.
But in this
As
world,
long as there is dim light.
when it's
basically.
properly dark, it's really dark, so you can only see for a short distance,
I can see 120 feet still.
which is not that far.
Yeah, it is. It's 60 meters.
No.
That's not very
less.
No.
What?
40 meters.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, it's still a lot.
It's 36 meters.
Yeah.
Why
Roughly.
you?
In D&D combat, that's quite far. In real world terms, it's nothing.
Oh, it makes sure he doesn't trip.
But our artificial lights on top of towers in this world is just so much brighter than in the normal world, just because the darkness around it.
Contrast is.
Yeah. But you continue towards the light at the end of the tunnel, and eventually you start to see a lot of lights start to light up the horizon as you see the tops of the tallest buildings in the city.
So we should sneak away from the main road. You know where this tunnel is? Is it on this side of the city? Is it around somewhere else?
Well, I don't think Odell gave me very specific.
Gave
I
you
thought
more
you knew how to get
specifics. I have it in my notes here
Approach
somewhere.
from the southeast.
You just said you told me about it.
Yeah.
Where it is.
It was near the east entrance.
So I know where we can start to look at least.
Okay, let's go there. Probably we shouldn't use any torches, so if he can have a closer.
Can lead the way.
Hmm?
I can lead the way.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you all continue the journey towards Fumantri, starting to veer off to the right into the forest. And as you come over the next hill, you start to see all of the thousands of lights outside the city, which is obviously the army that is camped outside of Fumantri.
When we see are getting closer to people, I'll cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Yep.
In case we want to avoid getting attention.
I'll cast Mage Armor, just to be safe.
Navigation is still pretty hard because it's hard to see, even with your abilities. It's harder to navigate the darkness.
But we can see enough to not trip over branches.
Yeah,
things
You're
like
not tripping over things.
Mm.
It's just harder to see something that's 40 meters away compared to normal.
Yeah, just rub it in.
You do make your way towards the sort of break in the camp that you can see. But you also see another camp with more tents over to the east. So you're trying to navigate between these two camps over to the city walls, which you see are enormous. They can stretch as far as you can see at this point as you're getting closer. As this city is quite a lot larger than anything you've ever seen before.
How huge does the army seem?
It seems enormous. Probably a few thousand tons at least, which is large compared to anything you've seen before.
But compared to the size of the city, does it look like there could be more people living in the city than
Most likely, yeah.
soldiers?
At least
more guards
10 times more people living in the city than are outside
Huge
currently.
fucking walls.
Mm.
Yep.
Does it seem to be an easy task to...
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
I'm feeling like Frodo and Sam on the way to Mount Doom right now. But yeah.
And you also see a few towers that are like at least like 10 stories tall.
Tents.
10 stories.
Oh, tents, yeah.
Like 2 meters each story. Each floor.
That's not very tall.
We're supposed to say feet now.
It's different in the real world.
That city seems a bit intimidating.
By the way, would blindside change anything to like the darkness and stuff?
Blind sight, how far? 120?
No, I mean yeah, for example. I'm just like generally asking.
Yeah, blind sight is basically, you see just as fine no matter how much light you have, but everything is sort of gray tones.
Yeah, but you're always aware of that.
You have no problem navigating within the 120 or 60 feet that you can see.
I'm not saying that I have 120 blindside.
Wait, what? I'm not special anymore?
Wait, do you have blindside?
No, but I have the devil's eye.
Yeah.
You
Which
are
is
special. You
basically
have the S for special in your forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Super sight.
Super sight.
Seer.
But yeah, I'm like trying to lead them quietly between all the people, like trying not to get too close, and since I see a little bit further, like pointing where we should go, as far as I can see.
On the heights per floor, I meant it would be closer to 4 meters per floor due to the outer construction and everything. So the towers are at least as far as you can see from the ground with your sight.
So we were going between two of the camps.
Yeah, between two very large camps where there are
Right.
currently no light sources.
Do I see or hear any patrols in front of us?
You do
or,
hear
like,
a lot of noise from the camps.
from the camps,
but
yeah,
not
but no
from-
patrols like.
Give me perception and stealth checks at this point.
All of us?
As you're all trying to navigate
Which one
past
do you want
the
first?
stealth first.
So,
So plus 10 for everyone.
that's 10.
Yeah.
Tara's first roll.
Yeah.
So
That was
30,
actually pretty
30
decent.
20 for me. Stuff.
10 and stuff.
What is wrong
Plus-
with you?
Plus
I have
10.
disadvantage.
Plus 10. So you got
Oh,
10.
same roll.
No.
Roll
two
17
plus
two
eight.
times.
That's 10.
Yeah, but
Yeah, plus 10
So
for
18.
pass without
32.
28.
yeah, 30 20 for stuff.
38.
32.
14.
Plus 10.
Okay, and then perceptions.
15.
15. 30 20.
21.
16.
30, 20.
Beating all of you.
Always smug.
Well, we're all on the lookout.
You all keep your noise level down. You stay close together, sticking to the darkest dark. And looking out, you don't see anything moving too far away from the camps, but you do see occasional people with torches sort of walking a little bit outside the camps. And sometimes moving a little bit towards you, but wearing off to the left or right. And you're navigating far away from everyone without an issue. And as you get past the sort of camp line, as you get into what would be no man's land in a modern war, probably be in a medieval war as well at this point.
No man's land.
As soon as you sort of get a bit further closer towards the walls, you hear like an alarm start to go off from around you,
From which direction?
from you.
Is it a city alarm or a
It's
camp alarm?
more a magical alarm
We hear like inside ourselves or
from the ground around you,
okay.
from the area where you are.
So this happened when we were getting closer to the city.
Yeah. And at this point you see sort of a few torches start to come towards you very quickly.
Oh damn it.
I cast silence.
It's quiet, but the horses keep coming towards you.
And it's just signal.
Do we run?
Stealthily run.
With
Oh, like
horses
trying-
after us.
I
I
just
think running is
Well, have we spotted the tunnel entrance yet?
I just signal we move towards the wall.
like off from the horses. Or was it torches?
Torches, but
Oh, okay.
they're moving,
Torches on horses.
they're moving the speed that horses
Yeah.
would move, and you're hearing hoofbeats coming towards you.
We wouldn't hear anything in the silence.
Point.
So
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah,
know
we
anything
just-
about
But
Yeah,
it.
before the
see the
silence, you
torches.
did hear some hoofs.
We'll just point them backwards, maybe?
No, towards the wall.
Okay.
I'll follow one day.
Sure, I'll follow too.
You all start running towards the wall.
Everybody's running except for Kalen. He's staying behind.
Oh, again.
In the saddles.
Save yourself.
Okay, you guys start running. I want dexterity checks from all of you. I'm guessing you're just dropping any illusions of stealth.
Well, if we're running, I guess.
If we're running without any, like, pretending to be stealthy, I would cast invisibility on myself.
You wanted a dex check?
Yeah.
I'm following one thing since he probably knows where the tunnel is.
How far are we getting from Kaelin? Because if I
still-
notice Kaelin staying behind, I would probably...
Yeah, you quickly get
It's
like
gonna be
60 feet
bad,
away from
bad
him.
roll.
And
I
then
would
notice that he's
probably stop and cast invisibility and try and see if I can, like, keep an eye on everyone.
So you're stopping while they're still running and he's 60 feet behind.
Yeah,
You don't know where he is yet, because you can see him in the darkness.
That's true. I would probably...
I'm also 38 in stealth.
If
so-
you're within 60 feet, you should still be able to see him.
Even in the darkness?
Yep.
But we were barely seeing our own feet.
No, you saw your feet fine.
Yeah.
Just didn't see
Okay.
what's coming in the distance.
But he only saw 40 feet. And he
If
has-
I
40
noticed...
meters, but 100.
He saw clearly.
If I
within that.
noticed he was not behind us, I
Can
would
see
probably...
normally.
If I had to make a choice, I would stay with
Oh.
Kaelin.
I would also tell you guys that it's better that only one of us gets caught, and I think it's best if I do the talking. You guys run.
18.
15.
9.
9. I got 10.
As you guys start legging it towards the city wall, she quickly stops, goes back to Kaelin.
But I'm invisible.
The horses start to wear towards the city walls and towards the group that is running. As they can easily see these 4 people running. You and you start lagging a little bit behind these 2 as they're running a little bit faster up front. You're, of course, a little bit slower as well. So
Clonk.
you see a dozen horses from each side sort of encompass all of you.
Yeah, probably their host.
Probably properly like the what's it called in Lord of the Rings, the
The
horses,
Rohan?
the Rohan,
That's wrong.
Okay, so they're surrounding them, and
and with spears out towards.
they haven't spotted me. They
No.
more or less spotted me. Well,
They just noticed the group started to run.
I'll run up to Kaelin. I'm still invisible, but I'll touch him and say, "What should we do?"
whoa! Give me a heads up next time.
I am giving you a heads up.
And the horses sort of try to close in on you guys with spears towards your heads.
Yeah, they're that close now?
And stop there. What are you doing here?
What does it look like we're doing here? We're trying to get into the city, of course.
You're not getting past us.
Why?
We have this city blockaded.
Why?
You will have to come with us
Why?
to the general.
So you're taking us into the city?
No, taking you to war camps. City is closed.
You have war camps? Sure. Yeah. What's this general's name, by the way?
Red Baron.
Oh, yeah.
We
there.
know him,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. Yeah,
And
no
why are you
problem.
sneaking past him?
As I said, we're trying to get into the city because we're on this kind of,
We
you know,
didn't know if these were friendly soldiers or not.
No one gets into the city without the Red Baron say so.
oh, you've taken the city.
No.
So,
No one gets out of the city either.
okay. For a moment there, buddy, I thought that you were, like, from the city, and that would be a little bit more problematic.
I agree.
But sure,
So
take
we
us to the
were
Red Baron.
cautious, that was all.
We can talk with
Should have
her.
come to the camp right away. You seem
Well, we don't know where the camp is.
Very
we
shady.
saw a lot of tents, that's all.
You know, it's hard to see when it's dark.
Yes.
it's not hard to see the camps.
No, but we
And they're
didn't
on the
know it
main
was-
road.
We didn't know it was you.
Please come with us.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And then 4 guys jump off their horses and sort of lay their hands on your shoulders.
Hey, careful.
Slightly firmly.
You don't
Were
need
there
to,
multiple
be so-
alarms when they ran closer to the wall, or was it just a one-time thing?
One time.
One time, okay.
They didn't trigger any alarms.
So now that we've already triggered the alarm, maybe we should go look for the tunnel?
We should we split up? Shouldn't we? It seems like it's calmed down.
At this point, you see a dozen of the horses start to go to the left to the main camp, and then a dozen go back to the other one. And these guys are following on foot.
Like, I don't think we should go into the tunnels without them. Isn't it better to keep an eye out?
And you see one light start to wear off from the main camp towards you guys. But it's going
I
very
don't know
slowly.
how stealthy Kaelin is.
Well, I assume while they were talking, I was like walking away from them and looking for a tunnel.
So you guys are walking sort of between the horses that are separating.
Apparently, I'll keep
Aren't
close.
we like the
being
horses are going
invisible.
back to the camp?
Yeah, they're
so we
going
are
fast
like,
away.
Yeah.
We are,
They're not close to them.
no, we are like we're closer to
But
the
give
wall.
me stealth checks anyway.
With advantage
Yeah.
because of advantage.
We still have pass without trace, right?
No.
No?
She dropped it for invisibility.
Yeah, when we were running.
Oh.
That's 20. Dirty 20.
That's your third dirty 20 in a row.
Yeah.
28 for me. No, 29.
Good. You guys easily stealth towards the walls. You guys are being guided towards the main war camp.
So how's it going with the war? Have you been in any combat with the people in the city? Or are you still just rallying people?
We're mostly... we've had a few skirmishes on the way to the city. We easily beat them down. Now we're just waiting for them to surrender the city to us. Should do so in a few days, I feel.
Has there been any negotiations?
I believe so. I'm not privy to that information, and neither are you.
Well, we are talking to the Red Baron.
You can ask the Red Baron then.
Okay, and we're taken to the Red Baron.
You're walking towards the camps. You guys,
Can I like see at least where they're headed?
yeah, you do see, you easily see that they're headed to the main big camp. Good luck finding them there.
Are you sure about this, Kelly?
I mean, we shouldn't run in there without any plan.
But they seemed fine. They seemed like they were walking voluntarily. Didn't seem violent.
Yeah, so then they'll be fine and they will still be breathing when we come back with a plan. Perhaps tomorrow?
Okay.
I mean, this reminds me a lot on the first days we met those people when we rescued all four of them. Well, three of them.
That's true.
Fontaine wasn't part, but
Yeah. It's been so long since we split the party, it seems a bit dangerous. But I'll keep you company.
it's a full circle. We rescued them once, we will rescue them again.
Okay, let's go find this tunnel then. We have to
Okay.
promise we go back afterwards.
Yeah.
You guys can go both give me investigation checks as you're approaching the walls and going towards the east entrance looking for an entrance.
Nice, I'm rolling good.
17.
24.
You guys are brought past a lot of these tents. You're just riding straight into the war camp towards the middle of the camp. Eventually you see a much larger tent bang in the middle of the war camp, which is obviously a wealthy man's tent. Brought to the entrance of this tent, where you see a few guards that seem more heavily armed with plate armor that's sort of ornate with gold inlaid, are standing outside this tent. the guard that was holding your shoulder release you, go past you up to the guards, and whisper into one of their ears. And then that guard goes into the tent. And looks back to you. Just wait right there.
We're not going anywhere, obviously.
And then he just goes away.
Yeah.
The guys that were holding your shoulders as well just go away. Into the camp.
Well, let's hope it's the Red Baron.
Oh yeah.
The other three guys with plate armor just stand there looking at you. Not giving any emotion.
So, it's been a good war, hasn't it? Looks like it. Looks so firm.
No
Strong.
dent in the armor. Looks nice.
So, is it part of the job not to speak, or no?
I guess so.
After a while, the guard that went into the tent come back out again, stands back in the same position, completely silent.
So we have to wait until morning.
Doesn't say anything. Doesn't even look at you in the eyes. Shortly after, you see a man in sort of like mourning robes come out the door, and you see the Red Baron
Hi.
looking at all of you.
Surprise!
Sneaking in at the night during the night, huh? Couldn't have just told me you came, Tara?
Well, it's not like I can just send you a message anytime I want.
You just did yesterday.
That was today. Oh, that way.
Well, we're on a tight schedule here, Derek, so, you know, last we spoke, you knew what we're going up against and what we're doing. We have to get into the city. We know a way, we have to go.
I didn't want to bother you though.
So, what's been happening since the last time we met? It's been, what, 2 months now?
Well, shit's going down at
Did
least.
you find anything about these 9 women and their boss?
We have clues on how to maybe find them or find someone who knows something about them.
I heard they did something in Hope's End. Something about the city center being destroyed.
Yeah,
Yep.
there was some kind of ritual being done there.
Well, we almost are about them.
So, did you stop them there, or?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Not completely though. Well, we killed the big wolf. And, yeah, some minor issues occurred.
Good work, good work. I'm actually very happy to see you guys. I sort of overstated our situation to you.
Yeah, you said you didn't want us there as well.
I didn't
That's why we
earlier,
didn't want to bother you.
but considering you're here now, I hope I could ask you a favor.
Shoot.
During the day today, they broke through our naval blockade, and they have some sort of magical barrier over the city. So right now we're kind of fucked.
So you can't get in? Or how does this barrier work?
It stops us from attacking their walls. It stops us from doing most things, and as long as they're getting supplies through the waterways, this blockade is sort of useless. But don't say that out loud.
Well, we are going into the city. Is there anything you need us to do in there?
I may move into the tent or we just casually.
Yeah, as you were talking, he went back into the tent.
Ow.
He looks very tired and weary, less regal than the last time you saw him. Well, actually, more regal than the last time you saw him.
Yeah.
The last time you saw him was when you saved him, but less regal than normal.
You look good.
Thank you. War is taxing.
I understand.
But anyway, this is a big ask, and I'm probably gonna have to find a way to repay you. But I need someone. I've sent 4 people yesterday. But I need someone to make it into the city. There are some tunnels by the east entrance that you can use. Good. That's probably where you were heading, considering your direction.
What do you
Yeah.
want us to do in the city?
I need you to infiltrate the palace. The building known as the Humble House.
A big ask, he says.
I need you to steal a magical artifact that has been with the royal family for generations.
Magical artifact, you say?
It's a golden rose.
Golden what?
Golden rose.
Rose.
It has been with the royal family, my family, for many generations, and its magical power is supposedly what's protecting the city now.
What else can I do?
Not sure. That's the only thing I know it can do.
Okay. So... yeah.
So, about payment, what are you here for? Maybe I can assist you in whatever you need.
Health potions?
A big ask! Yeah, let's get health potions!
I can give you some health potions, but that seems a little bit of a low payment.
So, you want us to break into the most secure place in the entire city to steal what looks like a golden rose?
Yes.
How much do you know about, the armed forces in the city?
Well, the inside of the city is usually protected by the Naval Guard. They are the most well-equipped guardsmen in the world, probably.
And you haven't been able to beat many of them?
I would not want to fight them myself, no.
Okay, so the war hasn't really progressed at all, you're just...
Well, the Naval Guard is not the armies of the Narvo Kingdom. The Naval Guard is more of the royal family's own private army that they use for smaller skirmishes and problems.
So you want us to bring that rose back here to you?
Yes.
Do you have anything that can help us accomplish this?
I can give you a map of the insides of the temple, or palace, I mean.
Wouldn't it be just better to have someone go in and, destroy the ships and starve them out?
Well, we are working on that as well.
Okay.
We will get the blockade back probably in a few days.
Because I'm really good with fire, you know?
I do not doubt you. But we're good there, I think.
Okay. You sure?
Yes. And the problem even with the blockade, we still need to be able to attack them. Because it's very easy to make food with magic. So that's only part of the way.
They probably have other means of traversing as well.
Yeah, our blockades mostly hurt the lower classes and the population in general. The army and the royal family will be well fed.
It's kind of opposite of what you want.
Kinda, yes. That's why we need this to end fast.
So there's not been any uprisings in the city either then, because...
Not really, no. It's been very quiet. As far as we can tell.
And if we get this artifact out, what are you gonna do with the artifact?
We're gonna keep it.
This is something we can keep as a reward.
No.
No? You said you would have to pay us a lot for this. I think
When
it's
it's like a
fitting
family
reward.
heirloom, I probably don't think you would just hand it
For
over.
whose family?
He
My
said it was
family.
his family.
And we will need it to protect Fumantri in the future.
Wait a minute, hey. The royal treasury, do they have more magical stuff? Maybe?
Like the way you think.
Yes, we...
So, if we help you with this, we can take a little look inside there, see if there's one or two items that we would...
We could negotiate for something
That would be, yeah.
after we have
Intriguing.
secured the city.
Yeah, because then you technically would be kind of king, right?
I would be
Or at least
part of a council, maybe.
that's, yeah. But yeah,
That's true.
Then it would be nice if you can assist us.
I might
afterwards
not
with
be
some-
at liberty to give away anything at the council's disposal.
Well, I believe if you put it in front of the council that these guys, like, helped you kind of...
That is what I'm saying. I will do my best.
Don't you have any friends within the city?
I have a lot of friends in the city,
Okay.
but their loyalties are uncertain. Most of my proper friends are with me here in the camp.
So what you're saying is don't trust for helping there.
Trust no one.
We've never heard this before.
Well, so what happened exactly when we found you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, just answer the question, please. Can you remember?
When you found me?
Yeah. Where was that?
I am not sure what you're talking about.
When we first saw you, where was that?
When we both met.
At the diner? Dinner, I mean. The diner.
Yeah, but that's good enough. So,
Interesting, yep. So is there anything else I can do for you at this moment? Anything I can help you with? Anything I can supply you with?
maybe you
I can get you a
make,
few
like,
healing potions.
a little distraction, maybe? Do they respond to attacks like they draw the cards to one
Not at the
part,
moment.
you know?
Because of their protection with
Okay,
the
so they
rose.
don't really care that.
Sadly.
Well,
You could set the forest on fire.
Maruk won't let me.
True.
It's the only reason. She's not here now.
Oh. We should probably find.
Oh!
Should I speak Spanish?
Well, but if we're excused, we would like to get moving because we would like to do this in dark, or at least get in while it's dark.
Just a quick question. You seem to be missing 3 of your friends.
Well,
Well, Higgs is not.
Did he pass away?
It sounded so sad.
He chose to
Oh,
follow his
good.
own path.
That's, yeah.
Just good for
You had
him,
me
good
worried for a
him.
second there.
well, the other 2 are with us. They're scouting
Taking
ahead.
They made it past my guard, huh?
I'm looking for the entrance. Yeah. So we
This
should
is-
probably just head up.
This is why I want your help.
Well, we're good at what we do, but in special areas,
Well, we did catch you.
well, we're not special sneaky guys.
You got a distraction.
You're new.
No, we have met.
Yes, we have.
We,
He helped you when you were out, you know.
Right. That's you.
He's our new
Thank
group
you.
member now,
Thank you again.
after Higgs left.
Yeah, but we're excused now. We can go, right?
Well, wait for health potions.
Yes.
And I will cast. Well, I will try to keep up detect magic.
Mm.
Like take 10 minutes if we have time. Feel a lot about these magical traps.
Yes.
The Baron goes into some shelves and some cupboards, takes out a few things.
Just a question. We heard some kind of noise while we were in the forest. Was that traps set by you guys, or
Noise in the forest.
when we were walking around? I guess that's how maybe your guards
The
noticed.
alarm.
Yeah,
Yes.
they set traps.
Yes, that is. It's not a trap. It's more of a mechanic to make sure no one goes past our barrier.
Wasn't it right in front of the wall?
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, she has bad eyesight in the dark.
And then he takes out
thought she
some
was
sheets of paper.
Never blindness.
Give 1 to each of you. 4 papers. These are written notes that tell you that you are on a mission for me, or that tell other people that you're on a mission for me. So show these to our guards if anyone tries to stop you.
The map.
Can we get a couple for our friends as well, or at least one for my friend?
All right, yes. He gives you 2 more. And then a bag with some glass inside it. You look inside and there is 7 health potions.
Oh, damn.
All greater healing potions. Poisoned.
Poison?
Eating
Well,
poison.
we wouldn't know
Can you
that.
test it?
No. Should we?
Maybe is it from Kovacs?
I'm not sure. We have our own brewers.
Good. Very good.
So
Don't-
we got 7. Who gets 2?
Can I just take them all in the bag of holding? No.
No, we need them in combat.
Yeah, no. I have 2 from before, so I'm good.
I only have 1 normal health potion, so yeah.
0.
Well, you're not here. You don't know if we got it.
Over!
Yeah, 0.
Are we at the tunnel yet? Through the
And
tunnel?
then he takes up a map and then shows off sort of the outskirts of the city and shows you where the tunnel is. And it's sort of like 200 meters away from the wall inside the forest. So sort of behind the war camps.
Oh, so we've come past it.
And then gives you a map of the interior of the palace.
How easy is it to get into the palace? Where is there any secret path in there?
I'm not sure. Depends on how they've laid up their security right now. There are no really secret entrances, so you'll have to try to climb the wall or get inside the main entrance. Try to trick your way past or something.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, I believe you are capable.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I will owe you everything for this.
I gave 1 health potion to Tara and then I distribute 2 to the restless. Tara can heal herself in case it's...
So it was
We got
minor
7.
or
Greater.
or
Greater.
Oh, so 2 more. I can. Well, thanks for the help then, and we'll get moving. And we see that the way you showed us now that the tunnel is actually behind us. If you by chance see Naruk and Kale, maybe you just point them in the direction.
Will do.
Tell them to meet us.
By the way, you never told me what are you doing in Fumantri? Why is it important for you to get in?
We're still looking for true information of what really happened because everything's so vague.
And you believe you can find this in Fumantri?
At least someone who knows the way to the one that knows.
Interesting.
So yeah, the less you know, the less you're in danger and all that.
Sounds fine by me.
Yeah.
Just let me know if you need anything.
The war.
Good luck.
Thanks. We'll need it.
And then you all exit the tent into the war camps.
I'll just wave the paper in the front of the face of
Yeah.
the stubborn silent guards.
When we were out of earshot of any of the guards, I just sigh and say, so much for staying out of the war.
Well, I told you before, we're really right into it, so wouldn't really have a choice in the end.
At least we seem to be on the right side.
Yeah.
Never know.
No.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Let's
We've
go past,
been wrong a lot. So.
and I'll say everything's not black and white,
Trust no one.
Mm-hmm.
and go towards the tunnel.
Yes.
And I'll say
speaking
back
of the tunnel.
to you that maybe you
You
should
guys,
send to Naruk and Kale.
Keep looking along the walls. Go past the
That
east
was-
entrance to the other side of the east entrance to look there. No tunnel in sight.
Ask Naruk where they are. I think they might
We
be
should
able
head
to-
back, see if we can
Well,
find them.
Maybe the tunnel entrance is just further away from the wall. I mean, if you're trying to dig a tunnel underneath the wall, then you don't start digging right in front of the wall if you don't want to be seen.
True, but my invisibility only lasts for so long, and maybe it's nice to see if we can find our friends before it goes out.
You don't need invisibility for looking for a tunnel, finding a tunnel.
That's true, but I do if we're going to head into a camp.
I mean, once we're inside,
Okay, half an hour more. If we can't find it in half an hour,
Probably. ascending if they.
Let's
don't see them in, like,
extend
10 minutes.
the search perimeter.
After about 10 minutes, you get to the place where he pointed out the tunnel on the map. And you see a weird-looking stone marked with a weird snake-like symbol.
I guess you should try to find Naruk and Kaelin and get them here. We need to enter. They shouldn't be poking around elsewhere. We need them.
Just send them to the book.
That's really deep, Royalin. You're actually seeing that we need them.
At least Naruk. And she won't come if Kaelin doesn't come for some absurd reason.
Well, he's a douche, but he's useful.
You think so? When he stabs us, damages our team.
Didn't even nick me, so.
I look at his forehead.
Yeah.
Who are you sending it to?
Naruk.
Of course.
So we're by the tunnel. We were a bit off. Did I know what direction?
Yeah, you can easily explain the direction. It's sort of south of the eastward war camp.
South of the east one. Okay.
Around this and this clearing and stuff. Yeah.
Spoke to Derek.
Oh, you're okay? That's good.
I'm not as bad.
I'll try and get Kaelin to come find you guys. Be there soon. Hopefully.
And I'll sit down and ritual cast Detect Magic.
And I'll find Kaelin and say that.
Find me? I mean, guess we're next to each other.
I'm guessing I stopped and you continued searching in the bushes somewhere. I'll speak up. I'll say, Tara just gave me a message. They found the tunnel. It's a bit back towards the camp. I spoke to Derek.
Yeah, but we already knew that. It has to be further back, you know.
Yeah. So this way.
All right.
We'll probably catch up with you guys.
Oh yeah. By the way, we already knew where the tunnel was. Just so. If they're asking.
I'll let you describe the situation.
Yeah. Let me do the talking.
Yes.
Like we always did.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. And I'll just smile.
Give me some new stealth checks. You're still within your invisibility period, so you have advantage.
Okay. 21.
24.
Sounds low for you. Yeah, you guys didn't need from you. You don't have any reason to stealth. So you're all hanging by the snake stone, and just give me some investigation checks if you're
Yeah, I want
looking
to
for
check
the
out
entrance.
the entrance and checking the
Well, didn't we
stone.
just see it? We knew where it was.
You knew approximately where it is.
8. So yes, I didn't find it.
10.
Investigation.
17.
15!
So you all start looking around, and Tara notices the snake on the stone and just touches the stone and notices that you can move the stone over very easily. And there's a opening in the ground underneath it with a ladder.
Do we hear anything from the opening?
It's quite
Is any magic?
no, nothing magic. And then after you're ascending, you wait for a bit.
How far away was Naruk?
Can't be that far.
We should be cautious when going through the tunnel. Apparently it wasn't as secret as we first thought.
Yeah, true.
Good idea. Anyone want to go first this time?
After about 10 minutes, Narek and Kaelin
Where were you?
appear next to the tunnel.
Yeah, I'll turn invisible again when I...
I'm standing next to the stone smoking, and just nice of you to catch up.
Well, we've actually already been here at the tunnel. We've just checked the area closer to the wall, and we were trying to come up with a plan to rescue you guys, but
No need.
yeah,
Talking
we
to our ally.
assumed if you spoken to the Baron, then
Why are you rescuing us if you knew we were talking to the Baron?
I mean, you never know. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we rescue you guys.
As far as I remember, I saved you guys.
As far as I remember, we were out of our bonds when you caught up. But anyways, let's not dilly-dally, let's go.
Let's sleep.
Who wants to go first, by the way? There's probably lots of traps and stuff, people, bad stuff.
I thought this was a secret tunnel.
Not as secret as we thought.
Baron already knew about it.
So, is there like resistance in the tunnel? Soldiers or?
There's resistance in the city, so we should probably be prepared for it.
Did you guys ask him about if he knew anything about the dragon?
No, we kinda keep that
we did get
secret.
a mission.
Yeah, we got a mission. And some health potions.
Don't we have like enough to do?
Well, we kinda have to sneak into the palace and steal a golden rose.
Maybe it could be a nice challenge for Kaelin.
Yes.
You like golden roses, don't you?
You could pull off a heist.
Well,
You do like to steal things.
This time we can plan a heist with you, and you lead the heist.
We even got a map.
have I been leading all missions so far?
Sure, but
So, of course I would lead the heist.
You
Yeah.
got a map.
What map?
A map of the palace.
There's a palace inside?
Yes, that's where we need to find the.
There's probably lots of things you can steal.
Yes.
Listen,
It's
if
in
we
the treasure
Perfect for
room.
you.
if we get the rose, there's probably something in the treasure we will get as reward.
I mean, does the mission say only steal the rose or?
No.
No, that's
Yeah,
the good
see,
part.
so, yeah.
But
The
You
rose
in?
goes to the Baron, everything else. Who knows?
Let's.
I like the way you're thinking.
I like treasure.
Can we at least try and figure something out about dragon first before we have to
But
flee?
that's what we were going
The
to
city?
go to the city to do.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe do that first before we have to
Oh, I
flee
think
after
this mission is more
horribly-
important.
I should do that alone. You guys have some reputation among the Hunters Association. And what travels between the branches.
That's
Do
true.
we?
You're okay. So you could come with me if you want, or you could plan the heist.
Well, I think we have to plan for the heist going horribly wrong because even though you're great, Kaelin, we other people are not always so great at heist things.
So what you're saying is I should do it alone.
I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
we should do everything else first so we can flee the city after the heist.
I might have some ideas, but what about we first get into the city, find somewhere nice to take a good night's rest, find the guy or whoever, and plan the heist.
So you're already assuming that we get caught in the process, but you
I'm
know, a
assuming
good
we-
heist, you know, you don't have to be careful afterwards because
Look at it
if
this.
you don't get caught, nobody knows there's ever been a heist.
That's true. Look at it this way. Let's save the
I think they will
juiciest
know.
bit.
His
To last.
relic is protecting the city. They will know that the protection is gone once we're taken.
We're taking the city's protection.
Yes, that's the one that is making the force field around the city.
But if there's
And
a
you
force
didn't
field-
ask once why the Baron wants it, needs it.
He wants it to protect his own areas.
But if there's a force field around the city, how are we supposed to enter it?
Well, they can't attack the walls, but we can get in.
So,
Let's
who wants to go
find-
first?
I thought you guys didn't want to, you know, choose sides in the war or like get like
I thought
involved
you
in it.
liked trash.
Yeah, but like, taking the protection away from the city that would allow him to attack.
I said it before, but we're working our own goals, and if we play both sides, I don't mind.
That seem.
Anyways, this did get us a ticket into the city. Let's see what happens once we're in. We can see how well guarded is the palace. Will we be able to get in there at all?
Yeah, let's start with doing that.
And Montaigne can go and talk to his people.
Are you heading us off?
Well, let's head through the tunnel.
Let's go.
You all head down the ladder, down towards the tunnel. As you're going first, Kevin, as you get down to the ground, you notice that the tunnel is a bit low. It's about 5 feet tall.
Oh.
So everyone except for Tara will have to go a little bit
It's a good thing
bent
that
over.
I'm not the tallest one in the group.
It's actually in now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And you start walking in the tunnel. Again for 15-20 minutes, starting to get a sharp pain in your backs. It's getting very tiresome going bent over all the time. Taking a few breaks just to stretch your backs a little bit. Eventually you make it to a ladder, looking to be exact opposite of the one that was on the other side.
Magic. Keep up. How does that work? Do I need to take 10 minutes to do it? Then it's up for 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah. So it's down at this point. You can do another ritual to get it back up again if you want to.
Take 10 minutes?
Have we felt anything yet?
Nothing, not really. How far did it go? It's just in your general area and not past thick walls and stuff like that, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, there weren't
Nothing.
any traps. We can. I don't think we have to.
Well, we should probably go with caution.
Magic.
Yes. Waiting 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking out for you guys.
Can I down a bit?
I'll sit down. Wait.
And sit down and try to stretch out.
In the middle of the darkness.
In the middle of the
Lighting the
tunnel.
pipe. Yeah.
10 minutes go by. Detect magic is back up again. Nothing down here, at least.
Can we go now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
But not the pipe.
So climb up the ladder, make it into a very sort of, as you get to the top, it's like a small wooden room with a door at the end. There's room for all of you to stand in this small room. And a wooden door at the end of the room.
I try to listen to the door.
Give me a perception check.
Are there windows?
Completely dark, completely shut in.
Oops, that's bad. Probably I didn't see anything.
No sounds, nothing. It's completely silent.
I don't hear anything. Should we just try to ease out?
Well, Mr. Sneaky Guy.
Well, is the door locked?
Check the door. No, seems to be unlocked.
Well, let's see where we're at.
You open the door. As you open the door, you instantly see a woman with red hair sitting in a chair, looks at you, says, "Hey guys, welcome to Fumantri." And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
I know who that is.
So yeah,
That's a cliffhanger.
that's a cliffhanger. It's been a while.